All right, hold on. All right, we need the cruise audio. That's this one here, right? Yep. Speakers.
I can hear it now.
Okay, can you hear yourselves? Yeah,
Yes.
Noodle, keep chatting. Yes, you can hear yourselves.
I can keep chatting.
I can hear. I'm
I can
turning.
keep
I
chatting.
did it!
Turn that down
Yep,
because
I
of the
can hear
echo.
Oh, is it two? Okay.
No, it's fine. It was echoing because I could hear you guys talking in the Discord and then also in the stream.
Okay.
You
Okay.
wanna
Fuck you guys,
hear
knew
me
it's your time.
And for those of you that missed
Hi guys.
Ah, this is a very good meme that was posted in the poop deck about everything that just happened. Anyway, how are you guys? Welcome
Good.
to session 29 of Curse of Strahd with Port Bluff, featuring some very static-looking images of your favorite heroes. This is being streamed from a different location. Kanani had to flee the country for fear of her dragon eggs, and is now
That's
seeking
right.
solace in
Yep.
an undisclosed location.
Mhm.
Kanani sold too many possums on the internet.
For that, DB is having to stream this week, and hopefully we'll have a camera solution figured out by the next time that we stream. But barring Frog's inability to have a camera and Noodle's inability to have a camera or unwillingness to care whichever, we'll figure it out. But you know, you've got our images, you've got the tabletop. We can work with this. So, where did we leave off? Oh, that's right. Someone might be dying on us.
I'm a dead boy.
So, the party made their way to Argynvostholt, the home of the Silver Dragon Argynvost, and are discovering the sad final days and downfall of the keep, where Argynvost had led a valiant last effort to repel Strahd, but in the end, his undead armies and treachery from within brought the castle low, and seems to have felled the dragon and all who live therein. Although the presence of some sort of strange barrier, somewhat similar to the one that encompasses all of Barovia, has made exit from Argynvostholt impossible, and it also seems to have affected those who died there, because scattered throughout each level are ghostly warriors who seem unable to rest, and they are attacking the party, driven, it seems, mad, or perhaps unable to notice the difference between you and Strahd's minions so many years ago, given how long that they have lain here with the knowledge that they let their great dragon lord down. And it is at this moment that the party find themselves in a narrow chamber.
Large.
Very large.
I'm so large.
In this
Lord Jimmy
narrow
George.
chamber, Barum here has fallen and is currently unconscious. Not dead yet, but that may soon change, for the
Someone get that bitch life alert.
sneaky phantom warrior phased through the wall and attacked Barum again. Claudia is between Barum and a giant octopus. Gwen.
I don't know who that is.
Two spiders are trapped on the other side of the octopus, but are trying to make short work of two remaining phantoms on this side. And one more phantom is over here getting gangbanged by Crane, Aaron, and Kel.
Bum, 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 bum.
And where we left off, it was the phantom's turn.
Yeah.
No.
But this phantom has already made his move, because we literally ended on that phantom killing or felling Barum.
Felling.
All right, so tech book, take it away with your other three phantoms.
Barum has been fell.
I have been fell. Oh no. Well,
Oh,
have
no.
I done?
Oh,
Let's get a
felling
another
has happened.
peek of the world. You know what? Actually, so I
Hey,
think.
hey, I see that.
Oh, hey. I think
Weird.
this
Look at
one-
all of those rolls disappear.
What rolls? I don't know what you're talking
Oh.
about.
And this one are both going to go bye-bye.
Oh
Okay.
no, guys. Gwen did a fucky wucky.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Gwen thinks she helping, but she no helping.
Did you kill one?
Yeah.
It was a very good job.
It was a
Oh
good
no,
job.
I can see where they're moving on the fucking screen.
Yeah,
No, you
I
can't.
share vision with TechBug, sadly. So
This is
God damn it.
spooky.
this is so spooky.
The other guy on the left is going to. Well, you know what? I've been attacking Aaron for a bit, so you know what? Why
It's
stop
not
now?
Aaron.
that is Aaron. One of them is Aaron.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that hits.
Why is everything so large? Does anyone else feel like everything is big?
Because you're close up.
Yeah.
9. Damn it. That
Ah,
misses.
So the only
do I get
thing
another
is,
action with the other two?
I'm sorry, what now?
I have
Do
I
I get
have
an action
some
after Etherealness?
CP.
No,
I have
because
some bad news.
yeah, what's up, Noodle?
If we're on the stream,
Uh-huh.
Oh, he
keep an
knows.
eye on chat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying that I share with TechBug.
Pop out the chat! Pop out the chat!
You could always do what I do, which is just pause the stream and just watch the chat.
Oh, that's
True.
a good.
But then it doesn't count as a viewer.
Yeah, that's fair. It's all right.
No,
We're good on
it's not.
viewers. We just need followers. Hint,
No, it
hint.
doesn't.
Follow us already, you maggots.
Everyone follow.
Well, whenever I'm done.
All right. Etherealness has been used. 2 phantoms, Gwen, you
you're
keeping
gonna guess
one
it.
eye on them and one eye on Barum, who you know has gone down and still has a phantom towering over him. But
Mhm.
you also see 2 phantoms phase through the walls and disappear to unknown
No bueno.
whereabouts. The
Noodle,
last
you could
phantom.
go into mod view and like make the screen for it like really small so you can't even see it.
There you go. Oh, we need battle music.
What did I just do?
So, phantoms done. Now it is Claudia's turn. Claudia,
Claudio.
Wait, is there battle music? I can't hear it.
Yes.
It should
there
be
is
on.
battle music.
Yeah. It's just Frog's
Oh.
PC continuing to have a meltdown.
I mean, I
It's
can't
just
hear
quiet.
it either yet, so
Oh, it should be up. If Noodle can hear it,
It
everybody
is,
should
it's
hear it.
just
I
very
can hear it,
quiet.
it's up.
it's just
Yeah.
super quiet.
All right, everybody, turn it up to your taste.
Indeed.
Claudia kneels down beside Barum and attempts to administer first aid, making the
Oh, shit.
tactical decision that Gwen probably can't cast spells. The other 3 are busy with their phantom. And so the only one who is maybe going to have a chance to save Barum is her. And that brings us to Gwen's turn.
Wait, is
Farm
she
homegirl.
doing anything?
She's trying to do it. You don't know what
I don't know.
her
ask her.
result is yet, yeah?
Oh my god, this has stretched me out, bitch. So it's my turn. Not
Wow,
my
calling her
right?
bitch for trying. Jeez.
You can just ask her.
Because I was like, I had a plan. I can't. I'm an octopus.
And then you better do octopus things.
Octopus things.
I know. Okay, 15 foot.
I mean, they're still a phantom boy. Not that
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna-
get to him, but
The 15-foot
15
reach
foot.
allows her to
Yeah.
reach the phantom
Oh,
on the
there you
other
go.
side of
Yeah,
Barum.
she got giant hands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I get brought up right now, I'm gonna get knocked right back down anyways, so we fine.
Fuck.
Does an 11 hit?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I'm useless.
There's a problem. The 2
Hmm.
spiders, which share... Oh, no. The spiders don't share a turn with you, but if you want to issue commands to them, this would be the time to do it. The problem is spiders don't speak octopus. And they are stuck on the other side of the corridor from you because your large body
I
completely blocks the
can't.
hallway.
Can't speak animal. Or I
I
can't
love
use a
how it's
spell.
like 2nd or 3rd session and people are still like, why the octopus? Why?
Octopus good because we told her octopus was good. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so
I'm
big
gonna
though.
It is big. We have put her in.
I mean,
in big
everything she
space.
has is big. So
Also true.
I'm gonna go ahead
That's what
and
they said about me in middle school.
go out of octopus form.
The gasp really sells it. Oh, you know what? I
middle
can
school.
close this now.
And I'm gonna command my spiders to go on either side of Barum
Okay.
and attack.
As
whoever
I
they
said,
see.
Gonna have a hard time getting around there. Even though you're not an octopus anymore, there are 4 people in the way.
Well,
There's a
they're on
ceiling.
the ceiling. Remember?
You can get one of them over the other phantom if you want
Okay, that's fine.
from the ceiling. All right.
Can I move the other one?
They can't move
close-ish?
yet, but they can be commanded to do so.
Yeah.
The other one can be close. All right. Gang pile on the phantom is what you command the spiders. And is that your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my movement. Whoops.
Where are you going?
She's
Can I
moving
just-
everyone.
she's going places.
I'm gonna go on this side of Barum
Okay.
if there's room,
Barely.
in hopes to at least protect
Hopefully
him
nothing
maybe a
shows up
little bit.
behind me again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying.
That would be so weird, dude. There's no way that's gonna happen.
There's
again.
no way
No
that
way.
no one can
So
show
fucking
up.
weird.
That's a wall. It's like
Yeah.
a solid
You know
wall.
what? If it happens for the second dude, there's absolutely no way it would happen with a third one. That's crazy.
No way.
Dude, that's so dumb.
That's so dumb.
That is
so
dumb. That is
It's
really,
so dumb
really
because
dumb.
it's like after the second one, you know a third one's gonna come. So like, like why even, like standing around for it? They're probably not gonna do a third one. That's dumb.
Exactly, because that would be
I do
expected.
Oh my god, that's a button.
What?
That's a button on the keyboard. I like fat fingered.
All right, Gwen, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right, Aaron, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Can I do
All right.
buttons?
Tentacle first on the one phantom still here.
He dies from depression.
Oh my god, it's a
That
button.
is
Oh my
not
God,
a
you
hit.
missed.
All right.
That's weird. I'm
So
not seeing
then
other people's roles, like party.
I
rolls.
will. Oops. I will cast Eldritch Blast. First beam. Over here.
Oh,
That's a definite hit.
Starting off strong.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
was that actually a crit?
Yeah, he got a
Yeah.
20.
Straight 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's only 1d10. I thought it was 2d10.
No,
It was
it's
2d10.
two. It's two
1d20.
beams.
I got it.
All right. So then, is he still up?
Yes.
All right. Second beam at him as well.
Nice.
Assuming that hits. Oof.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
God, I was almost like already exasperated.
And
Play your music for me, pretty boy. Play it.
yeah, I'll just
Play your
cast.
music.
Bong.
No,
Bong.
no. This time I'm gonna send the other two over here.
Ooh. I didn't know you had a proficiency for tactical decisions there, Aaron.
Hello, fellow Total War
I
player.
can only talk shit because you're just rolling like 30s and just ass right now.
Holy.
God.
Like, why do we even bother, dude?
Aaron, calm
Archie's
down.
on a roll.
All right, so that's 9 points to one, 10 points to the other.
Becalm thy
Cool.
memories.
Memories. That's
The one
I
in the
will-
hallway looks rough, and dust is beginning to fly off of its body as its whatever bits of its perhaps bones remain are being disintegrated. The other one does not look as harmed.
To risk the
In
attack
front
of
of you.
opportunity and move towards Barum. So
Our
roll your
one is
opportunity
very
attack.
fastidious. More like fastidious.
Roll your opportunity attack. Do your worst, tech bug.
If you want to use it.
If I want to, what the fuck?
Well, because it uses your reaction.
Oh, I could. Ooh. You know what? I'll save it.
It's like Deadbolt knows what
Oh.
he's talking about very occasionally.
Yeah, but at least I am like, ooh, okay, save.
All right, that is my turn.
Okay, so it is now the Spoder turn.
Spoder.
One Spoder
Turn out.
in completing the testudo formation to protect Barham from as many directions as they
Perfect.
can. And Claudia administering Gwyn on one side, Aaron on the other. This spider now attempts to attack the one phantom it can see.
Fight.
More like attacks.
Right.
And
Yay.
called it. All right, go ahead.
Well, your saving throw, you
Discord
bitch.
doesn't show up on the stream, right?
Oh.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right. Oh,
Holy
shit.
shit. Oh
The
no.
poison goes out of the bite wound and flows back into the spider.
Fuck off.
Flexes his arm as he does the veins bulge and expunges the poison from within.
I hate you.
Blue, 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 blue.
Fair though. I mean, hey.
Ignore the typing.
I was like, wait, can I do this?
No, it's so far it's working. All right.
All right.
So, is it dead yet? With the piercing damage?
8 damage.
No.
Not yet. Very, very close. Very little remains of the specter.
Can I
Okay.
move my other spider up more?
Where's it gonna go?
I was about to say it's as close as it can get. Everybody is attempting to shield wall Barham. I get the
we're all
intent.
like, please.
Everybody is trying to give Aaron
fighting
and Gwyn
chance.
are trying to give Barham a chance with Claudia administering
Even
aid.
if Barm is like, let me die.
Let me
I don't
die.
have any more
right.
will to live.
That's the spider's turn. It's now Kel's turn. Kel and Crane are now left with a still somewhat battle-ready phantom.
Oh god. Go with the normal, just flame blade his face.
Y'all-
Everybody is rolling so damn well. Holy.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good enough, I guess.
Good enough.
He still
Yeah.
stands.
Okay, that's it then.
All right, Kel, that is your attack. The flame blade chips away at the phantom, leaving not much left of its ghostly form. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Crane, you're up. While
You're
the
just like, I need
departure
to get
of
away from
Aaron
here.
is quite distressing, you're aware that it didn't take the opportunity to stab him, but is eyeing you now that it's in its melee range hungrily.
Yes, I see this.
Mm, yes,
Yes,
indeed.
yes, I see.
Indeed, indeed.
Indubitably.
We're gonna take a risk here and Ray of Frosty's ass.
All right.
Let's hope it
Which
hits.
ass?
Why is my
Excuse me, which ass?
menus?
Probably the one in front of him.
Yeah, this
That ass?
badass.
Okay.
My menus are all opaque for some reason. I don't
Good.
know why.
I have no explanation for this.
Good.
That is really weird.
You have exceeded your IT allotment for the evening.
That's fair.
Please log into your account at www.verizon.com.
14.
Of course.
Misses.
Ooh, rough.
Missing.
Face.
It's a lot of misses.
It's first miss. What are you talking about?
That's what Bubby said. Bubby said big misses.
And Queen's
No, I just
gonna
yelled
be
miss
like,
over and over.
no,
Mhm.
thank you. We gonna be out of here, bitches.
Where are you going?
Woo-wee. Hang on. Woo-wee.
Where to?
He's on
Next
top of
to
the
Aaron. He's like, hey, bro, you left me over there.
There's a gust of wind around you, Aaron, and you alert for a moment, thinking, "Oh, it's the phantoms!" And as you turn, almost bringing your sword down on him, Crane is breathing on your neck.
Okay.
So
All right, Crane, that's your turn.
Alright.
Yes, unfortunately.
Barum,
Alright.
make your death save. You have succeeded your first death save.
Nice. Thank
And
God.
that is it.
2 remain. That is Barum's turn. It is now the Phantom's turn.
Fuck. The fear emanates.
I'm an idiot.
Why are you an
Oh, well.
idiot?
I should have used Grasp of Hadar to yank the one phantom away from.
If that's the reason
Barum.
Barum dies.
Might be.
Could be.
Well, I mean, it could have just moved back, but I mean, still, I should have done that, and then I wouldn't have needed to move. Well,
All right, what you
it
doing,
be
Tech?
what it be.
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, the typing. Oh God.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What do you think about those?
Okay.
Right there?
Okay.
I don't like that.
Don't forget to roll with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah,
Oh no.
he gets advantage on this roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, that changes
About
the
that.
story a little bit, doesn't it?
That changes everything. Okay. Okay, let's just go with the first one then.
Okay. Okay.
You do it.
Okay. Do the other phantoms, and then I'll do the option A we talked about, because there's still 2 visible phantoms, obviously.
This visible phantom turns around and strikes Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron.
19. 8, 11. He do it again.
11.
That's a miss.
Oh, now he is sad. This one say bad turtle is bad. She make a hit.
Oh, yep. Hit.
22. I have turtle soup tonight. I am that guy from Power Rangers. 10 damage. How about turtles on the half shell? 20.
Oh no.
Yep.
Thank God Tech is here to carry the session. My energy is
Big
so
apple,
low, and I
2
apologize.
a.m. Big apple, 2 a.m. 7 damage.
For a total of 17 damage onto Kel this turn.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
All right.
I learned that from my granddaddy, Freak.
Everyone is looking around, trying to find the other phantoms desperately, looking up, looking to the walls, looking down the hall, trying to find where they might have gone, where they might attack Barum from.
Looking left because you left me. Looking right because you could have made this right.
Is that the phantom's turn?
Yes.
It is now Claudia's turn. Claudia swiftly unrolls bandages and begins applying it to the wounds on Barum. She starts to pump his chest, trying to get him to come back to consciousness. And all of you turn as you hear her scream in frustration and pain. Ah! Ah! No! No! And you see blades emerging from Barham's chest, being pushed up from the floor into Barham from the back, which stabbed
Oh.
into Claudia
What the fuck?
Oh,
and
God.
finished the job.
Are you fucking kidding? That's it?
Because with their double rolls from beneath and bent on vengeance on this interloper into their draconic affairs, the phantoms have slain Barham.
Oh my god! No! Why? That's so fucked up. She only got one saving throw.
This is correct.
I hate death in this game. Fuck you guys.
Who can say?
The wind blows.
Alright, guys, we're going on another mission to resurrect Barham this time. Okay. Holy shit. I can't believe that's legal. I can't believe that's legal.
Claudia
Me neither.
continues to. Well, I mean, there's a reason these guys are fairly squishy, but still manage to pull a CR of 3 on their own.
That's very true, actually.
That's fucked. It's
I am
fucked.
sorry.
It's fucked. I didn't even get a chance to heal him.
The blades retract into the floor, and only the two phantoms remain. Gwyn,
I will kill everyone
It's your
in this
turn.
room. Holy shit, baby, we about to go ham.
You quiet.
Move this spider.
You shit and come.
Yeah. Okay. Holy fuck, I'm mad.
Now I'm
mad.
sad we don't have cams.
I know. This would have been a
Alright.
good night for the reaction.
I'm gonna fucking kill this bastard right here. Over here. I'm trying to ping it. There we go.
Good luck killing me.
It's time to bring this baby out.
Oh, are you raging? Perhaps.
If I rage, I lose concentration on my monsters.
So
Okay, yeah, I'm raging.
good.
Oh god, that's more things. Oh no.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
Make
I'm
your
losing now.
attacks against the remaining phantom.
So, do I get advantage on this
Negative.
with rage? Okay.
Rage only grants you damage
plus,
on the
plus.
attack, and
Is
then
that what it
advantage
is?
on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Shit,
Oof.
fire.
Miss.
Is that including the +2?
Yeah. It's including a +2 and a +1.
Yeah. Hold on. She's proficient in that too. That's
So
not.
She gets +2.
Oh, it says not proficient. on
Yeah,
mine.
I need to give you the proficiency because it was added after the fact.
Okay,
So
yeah,
that's
added after, yeah.
+3. So we're already up to 15.
Okay. Already? Okay,
Yep,
go
because
ahead.
she gets the proficiency +3, and then the strength is the +1. So it's the +2 from. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, the 2 is already factored in, so it is a final of 15. If that.
Wait, do I get
Makes
the
it in.
thing where it says it gains a bonus to attack and damage rolls?
No, the
Magic weapon?
insignia of claws is only for natural weapons.
No. This is for the at the bottom of the spear. It says any creature can wield the spear, but only the character chosen by Kavan to wield it gains a +2 bonus to attack. And
Yeah,
damage
that is the
rolls.
+2.
Okay.
You have +1 from it being strength. You have +2 from it being the chosen weapon. You have +3 from it being proficient with it.
Dang.
Yeah.
So what's the final total?
15.
15.
That's awesome. You miss.
Yep, that's what I figured. Still,
Jesus.
because it was still a baseline roll of 9. That was still low.
He laughs at you.
Is there a way I can use a bonus action to? Can
Yeah.
I have some surge of fucking? Let me claw my hands into this man's face.
Some
You can
further
roll
action.
again.
Only there's a feat for that.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
For what? The attack?
Roll the attack again.
Okay.
You are filled with rage.
Yeah, I am.
The leftover of Barham's rage. Okay, that's a
Oh
21.
my god.
21.
Oh my god, my poor phantom face.
Let me add your proficiency to this because
Rolls 1 damage.
Okay,
There we
now I'm
go.
gonna roll damage.
I don't think it's actually possible.
To roll 1 damage. Don't put it past her.
Not right now. With all the pluses, I mean.
8 damage.
He is swept away by the spear of Longinus by his wage.
Okay, so then I gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
Correct.
Really? Damn.
Spear of Kavan, baby.
Why do we give her that?
Because I figured they might need stuff for the bloodthirsty DM.
Yeah, oh. We are gonna have a talk later, sir.
Oh
We are gonna have a fucking talk later.
Did you or did you not say I want to kill someone in this temple?
Holy shit, Bubby.
Whose turn is it next?
Oh my god.
Secretly, I am evil.
I'm
DM.
not having this
Aaron!
conversation with you in front of the children,
It's your
okay?
turn.
We'll talk about this later.
God damn it. Go ahead, Aaron.
Tentacle. Misses.
That is the
Whatever you're doing, it
floppiest
misses,
tentacle.
I don't care.
That is the floppiest tentacle. And on this phantom over here, start rolling your wisdom save, step bug.
Boom.
wisdom saves right now, sir. Let me go ahead and fill that real quickly.
Yes.
A good old fair for you, you know.
Holy.
You know what? Let me go ahead and delete this guy off the map. How about that? You know what? You go ahead and take the rest of your turn. How about that, sir?
What else is there
With that,
other than Barnes'
with the
dead body?
toll of the bell, and with retraction of ghostly blades beneath Claudia and Gwen through Barham's body, combat has ended. There's nothing else to attack, and for now, things appear to have becalmed themselves.
Would you
Gwen is
guys
gonna
like to
drop.
roll to see who gets to loot Barham's body first?
Fuck you, shut the fuck up. Gwen's gonna drop beside Barham and roll a medicine check.
Noodle, would you like
Go
to roll
ahead.
for taking stuff off of Barham's body?
Not very
Look,
good. but I
Noodle
don't
is
think it really
on,
matters.
and Crane are
Um,
only seeing a very
Gwen.
healthy corpse.
Yeah.
You lean down and check Barham's body, checking for signs of life, checking for a pulse, breathing, anything. He did.
He did.
He did.
Dead.
Gwen's gonna look up to Aran and Crane and Claudia, who are in the vicinity. Kel's kind of over there. And is gonna be like teary-eyed looking up at them, being like, I don't think there's anything we can do.
She says this and tries to be gentle about it, but after the display with the Spear of Kavan, her eyes have a glow to them, a reddish
Don't look at me too
tinge.
closely.
And at the same time that it's sad, there's also an aura of rage surrounding her at this moment. And some of you have seen what can happen when the spear especially gets to taste a little bit of victory. And yet, there's still the loss of your comrade weighing on all of you. Boom.
Okay, guys, come on. It's time to RP. Wake up.
I was about to say, everybody, rouse yourselves.
Wake the fuck up.
Just kind of looks down at Barham's body. Seems a shame. He was the one who brought us here.
It's. I'm not sure how we can even continue forth. We don't really know what he was supposed to find or what we were searching for in particular.
One thing is for certain. We need to find a way to get these specters to stop attacking us.
I don't know if there's a particular way to do that either, but I think we definitely need to get Barham's body out of here. At the very least.
Get it out of here, huh?
Why are
Crane,
you
Crane,
being
can't you make her alive again? Technically.
Crane, you better not.
Claudia
It's funny you sell that.
have
say
started to just bandage her wounds almost robotically without much emotion, just putting some kind of gauze on her hands where the spectral spears had pierced her and Barham's. And as Kel mentions the possibility of resurrecting or raising at least Barham, Claudia doesn't say anything, but her head turns to Crane really sharply and just looks at him.
Gwen's gonna reach over and take the bandages from Claudia and start wrapping the wounds herself.
Mm-hmm.
And being like, Claudia, are you okay? I know that must have been not must have been not fun.
Oh shoot, that couldn't have been fun.
Oh shoot,
Comforting.
that was a horrible thing that just happened there.
Comforting Frog.
Wait, that's worth it running out of pocket tobacco in the way to your Christian church meeting at 12 o'clock p.m.
Shut the fuck up. That must have been really scary for you to go through just then. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! God damn
Do you want
it,
to
dude.
Living in a demi-plane filled with death and horrors of unspeakable kind.
It's
You
fine.
saw some sword stab somebody. That had to be scary.
She is literally that Snapchat with the really like buff handsome dude who's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry your grandma died. What movies are you into? Can I come over later?
Oh my god, no.
Claudia,
Which would be nice.
with very little emotion in her voice and still mostly looking at Crane to see whatever he's going to do next, just responds, I'm fine. I'm fine. And as she says this and plans for the next move begin to be made, you all hear a sound. There's a sound of moving stone as the pathway that had blocked behind you now opens. And the rest of the monastery is open to you once more, as well as the 2 rooms that you have just cleared. The room on the left had some closed chests of some kind inside that appears to have been adjacent to some bedchambers. Perhaps this is where the paladins formerly would have stayed during their life. And as you take stock of your newly freed situation, another sound reaches you. Very faint, far away, but distinct. The sound of someone screaming in sadness.
Screaming in sadness?
It almost sounds like Barham. Not really that, but
I thought it sounded like a baby. I was like,
Like a
what the
baby?
fuck?
yeah, no.
That's creepy.
A beautiful baby.
Like a man's sorrowful
Like a man.
scream.
Like a wailing.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Very far away.
Crane's going to push past Aron and walk up to Barham, just kind of standing there.
Gwen
much.
is like shielding Barham right now.
Pretty much just, no, his face is blank pretty much as he just looks down at Barham. And almost kind of like his eyes are glossed over. He's just kind of there. And he's just going to look down at Barham and say, you're at least walking out of here. And he's going to animate the corpse.
Oh my fucking god!
Nice.
And slowly but surely, Barham's body begins to twitch. And then to slowly heave itself up. Until finally, standing before you, is
my God.
Barra-zombie.
Bar a zombie.
Can I ask what Barum's like face looks like? Like, are his eyes like gone, kind of thing? Like,
Why would my
phased
eyes
out?
be gone?
She just
Well, you know
died.
what I mean, like glazed over, kind of thing.
They took
Pale eyes with many sword wounds piercing the front of his chest, blood dripping down in great quantities down the front of his armor, and his head just kind of lolling to the side as he walks around.
Gwen is like gonna cover her mouth in horror at what she just watched happen and kind of look away and then be like, shit, this is hard for me to like talk about. I don't know why. I am Gwen in this moment.
IRL necromancy problems.
I literally, Crane, I can't believe you would do that. Why would you?
Claudia, behind you,
He's our party member.
tamps her spear on the ground, and it makes a loud, echoing thump sound behind you, Gwen.
Gwen looks at Claudia.
It sucks that he died. It sucks that he had to be raised. And it sucks that we're here. And it sucks that Strahd is responsible for all this. But whatever it takes to bring him down, and you can see that she told you she was fine, and she's still trying to be fine, but she is just trying to fixate you with her stare right now, her gray eyes, and just trying to get a hold of you and say, this isn't the best thing that could have happened. But if Strahd dies at the end of this, it will all have been worth it. Okay?
Okay, I get that. But
Okay?
no.
Okay?
No, it's not okay. I could have 100% taken Barum down by myself. This isn't honorable. This isn't a way to treat a dead party member that you've spent so much time with.
Crane, who has basically just been staring at Barum, is going to just turn his head and look at Gwen, and with a pretty much expressionless look, just say, he's walking out of here, and now he's of some use. And he walks and turns towards Kel and walks towards the exit.
Can I roll for Gwen to throw up?
Make a con save.
Oh my
Meanwhile, the RP that Aaron is here for, loot. Do you decide to check out the chests in the trapped rooms? The formerly trapped rooms?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna see Crane raise Barum, think to himself, I do not want any part of this drama. And he's just gonna go because he sees them all getting upset, and he doesn't care about Crane's necromancy. Because I mean, he's kind of part that way himself. So he's just like, I don't want any part of this drama. So he'll go check out the chests.
Aaron's flopped a body on the table before too. So you and Kel are kind of in a separate room. Kel, if you want to help, that's up to you. But you pop open one of the chests and immediately notice that it has contents, viable contents, it seems. There are 4 vials of some kind of steely liquid that, as you look at it, you can immediately tell it has some kind of magical properties to it. The liquid is not just inert. Has almost quicksilver appearance, as if it's flowing with a silvery glitter with a gray color inside the vial, despite not being disturbed. And there are 4 of these vials in the chest. Do you take them?
Yes.
Okay. Do you take all of them, or do you spread them out? How do you do this?
Well, I mean, right now they're all kind of talking amongst themselves, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep it to myself for the time being.
Okay.
And wait for a more opportune moment when everyone's not so pissy at each other.
Okay.
Although I will, is Kel in there helping me out? I
Kel,
can't remember if he's.
are you helping?
Kel is dancing.
Okay.
With the
I
boss
remember-
fight is
I remember
randomly
there's
making
the
music.
remember, if you all would remember the grieving dance that was done last time at the gate. This is important
Oh,
for
I don't remember
Kel
this, but
and
yeah.
his people.
I remember.
Kel just starts flossing over Barham's dead body.
Yeah, essentially.
Start whipping and nay all over the body.
Fuck no.
My.
Oh, guys,
He
you would
begins
never guess
busting
what
it and dropping
happened
it
this week.
low.
All right, so yeah, I'm not
Oh,
going to
my
hand it
goodness.
anything.
You also see a rolled up parchment, aged and stuck between the vials as you withdraw the 4 of them. Do you choose to read it, Aaron?
I'm at least going to pick it up, and take a look at it. Yeah.
Okay. You pick it up and take a look at it. And you're kind of hoping maybe it's something magical, maybe it's something helpful. You see faded ink lettering on it that still has just the very faint blue trace on it that indicates that this was some kind of magic ink meant to draw attention. But unfortunately, it's not something that seems to be important because it proudly proclaims at the top, Ormjow's Shops of Curiosities and Wonders. You are now in possession of 4, that's right, 4 potions of invulnerability, guaranteed to make you completely harmless to any harm, or unharmed, or harmful. And the lettering kind of dots off onto the corner. And you see the lettering suddenly change dramatically to a much fancier script and go, we apologize for the former writ. That was done by our shop assistant. But if you would like more of these potions, make sure to stop by Ormjow's Shops of Curiosities and Wonders, located anywhere you might need us at the pinch of a hat. And it ends there.
I feel like we met a man named Ormjow at some point. The name sounds very familiar.
I see Tech has face cam on. Very good, Kuji.
Is there anything else in the second chest? Or is there anything in the second chest?
You start examining the other chests. There are 3 in total in the room. As I said, it seems to have been a domicile for at least 3 paladins. The other 2 one of them contains an extremely rusted set of ring mail, a set of what appears to have been some kind of prayer suit, something for a paladin to wear when they weren't in full armor and were at their devotions, perhaps in a chapel. There's a symbol of a silvery dragon on the front of this. Nothing of particular value. And in the last chest, you find a small, what appears to have been probably savings or some kind of last allowance made, perhaps a small pile of gemstones. 7 to be precise. Okay, so you can add to your inventory 7 gemstones and, of course, the 4 potions of invulnerability. Quotation marks. Meanwhile, in the hall, Gwen, you've managed to steel yourself, but you're coming more and more to the realization that, first of all, you sort of already knew this part. You are surrounded by people who have one fixation in mind. And whether that comes through good means, whether that comes through honorable means, none of that matters. Everybody here has been in some way wronged by this Strahd, or is somehow getting pissed at him, and they are willing to stoop to great lengths, animating dead party members, being okay with the animation of dead party members, using any means necessary to overcome the circumstances. And it was almost any of them. Aaron shrugs off a lot of what happened to him, and yet he still looks covered in blood, stabbed through with ghostly swords, bolts pierce many of your bodies. Everyone here still suffered greatly, and so have you. But it seems to be changing everyone. Maybe they were always like this. Maybe this was just who they were deep down inside. Or maybe something about Barovia is changing them, bringing out their more wicked tendencies as the simple idea of Strahd must be dealt with, Strahd must be dealt with, Strahd must be slain is overtaking all of their other senses. And still, in the background, in the back of your head, you still hear this wail that makes coherent thought a little difficult.
Gwen is going to seek out the whale, but she's not going to say anything.
Okay. You
Looking for the well.
march back down the hall, away from the dorms, if you will, and out where the trapdoor had sprung.
Mhm.
You pass by the door that Barham said don't go in, where Barham had poked his head in just briefly and then immediately said, nope, not that way. And you are back in the area that has the strange ghostly wall on your right, where a zombie and a hellhound disappeared into. The wail seems to be coming from outside of the monastery itself. There is a staircase that leads back down to the main floor of the chapel that would put you past the revenants again, but hopefully they have resumed their devotional and you could skirt past them again. And as you approach one of the windows in this main hall area, you can hear now distinctly where the window has been completely shattered. The stained glass is just completely, there's only shards of it left. You can hear that the sound is coming from a building that is adjacent to a graveyard to the north and east. And it got a little bit louder, but the voice seems to have calmed itself down a little bit, and now it's just wailing on a lowered pitch.
Okay. I would like to go there.
Okay. Gwyn is headed to the
Wait,
side tower. Oh, yeah.
can I use this before I go up there?
Furbolg invisibility. Sure.
Cool.
Gwyn disappears from view and strikes off to try to find the source of the sound. Meanwhile, the rest of the party have gathered what loot there is to be found. That seems to have been the bulk of it. 7 gemstones, 4 potions of invulnerability. Claudia marches up beside Crane, Aaron, Kel, and Zombarum. Zombarum, there it is. And says, well, now we've got a strange sound to go investigate, and the druid has disappeared. Shall we go after her?
It would probably be best.
If we've already secured all of the treasures in the room or any helpful items, I feel as though that would probably be best.
No.
To determine
Don't
what that
follow
sound
me.
is.
And we've got to keep an eye out for any other phantoms, so let's watch our step.
Gwen is being depressed, emo girl.
Let's
do
watch
not
our hidden
interact.
step.
So the 4.5 party members, technically, march down to try to find Gwyn, or more likely the source of the sound, given that Gwyn is invisible. Gwyn, you march back down through the ruined halls of Argynvostold, feeling especially keenly the loss of the dragon spirit that once dwelled here, as you seem to have lost your own dragon partner. The wailing becomes itself even more and just becomes kind of a low weeping sound as you reach the first floor. Invisibly, you march through the chapel. The 2 revenants don't even stir as you head outside into the gray fog. Time being meaningless here. No sense of day or night at this point. Who knows how long you've been here at this point? It can't have been very long, maybe a few hours at this point, but between the rest, between losing a comrade, it's all just starting to become a smear. You can almost feel like the only thing you'd want at this point is just to be out of Barovia, away from this situation, anywhere but here. And you march across the graveyard, leaving behind, in some places disturbed, in some places just dead grass where the graves have lain. But clearly some of these graves have also been trifled with. Yet another problem that necromancers keep getting their noses into.
Hmm.
You march past the graves and make
Those
it to
rock
this small
necromancers.
2-story building. It's almost like a short tower. It's a round stone structure that pokes out of the earth, but you see that there's an iron gate on the front of it that is heavily rusted and barely held together, and it's slightly ajar now. And the wailing sound is coming from there. Do you enter?
Yes.
Okay. You push aside the iron gate and it makes a loud creaking sound of groaning metal. And as you do, the weeping sound stops sharply.
Uh-oh.
And you hear a voice from down below, because as you see, when you look inside, there are what seem to be 2 floors to this short structure. The ground floor appears to have the equipment of like a guard post. There's a couple of really rusted swords leaned up on one corner. There's a table where some notes are laid out, and there's a staircase going up and down. And from down, you hear the voice call out, "Who's there? Have you come to torment me further?"
I'm not going to respond yet. I'm just gonna keep going down.
Okay. You enter the building and go down without saying anything. And the voice keeps talking to you as you go into the darkness. "Haven't you taken enough from dragonkind? What have we done to you to deserve this dishonor?" And as you enter the darkness below, you see that it is a prison area. Very small, only maybe 4 cells total. Iron bars blocking off 4 distinct small compartments with only a little cot in each one. And as you round the corner fully and your eyes get used to the darkness down here, you see a silvery armored dragon inside one of the cells. And he is the one who speaks, and he squints at the darkness, not seeing anything, but still shouting defiantly. And you can see that this silver dragon has what appears to be the remnants of some tears coming down his face. This was clearly the source of the anguish that you heard earlier.
Okay. Gwen is gonna softly speak, still invisible,
Mm-hmm.
and ask, "Are you Argynvost?"
Ha! He barks a mocking laugh. "Who dares ask? The dragon is dead. And now so is my
Okay.
friend."
What about Cargill?
That is my name.
Gwen's gonna show
Damn
herself.
it, he was so freaking close.
Don't be alarmed when she reveals herself. I was looking for you with my friend.
Who are you?
My name is Gwen. I'm a traveler, I guess you could say. I was traveling with a dragonborn such as yourself.
With Barham.
Yes, you know him then.
I felt his loss keenly just now.
Yes, but it is through that last that I could find you. We've been looking for you. That's why we came here in the first place. And I know Barham would want to, still have you, or have us question you and aid if we can.
I do not know how much aid I can be now that Barham has fallen, but I promise you this. I swear on my oath that I will have vengeance on who did this. Furious typing! Are you come to free us then?
Yes. Is there like a thing that Gwen can unlock?
There were guard chambers upstairs, and it appears that while Cargill is still armed and armored, that the bars here at least do enough work, unlike the door out front, to actually keep him in. Maybe there would be keys upstairs. Cargill turns into the darkness and addresses a small pile of clothing that you didn't think was a person at first, and says, "Hear that? Fellow Silver Scale, rescue has arrived. Kanani,
Oh shit! Is this them?
Kanani,
Yes. Sorry.
would you like to describe what Gwyn sees rise up from the dust?"
Sure. So she's going to see from appearance, a young woman, pale of complexion, with silver hair, with blue eyes, and a small lizard friend on her shoulder. Covered in not armor, just what's the word? Humble clothing, but with a clawed glove of silver, and a very for her clothing, a necklace that looks to be more than what she would you would assume could afford. Yeah.
That's racial profiling.
Why do you do this to me, deadbeat? Why do
Do
this
what?
to me?
Do what?
Do what?
Is it Rapunzel?
Yes,
What
I'm
is he
Rapunzel.
doing? What is he doing?
I'm Rapunzel.
Is that her voice?
I really hope not. Holy shit.
No, that was
She's
somebody said Rapunzel. So
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
You said as soon
Right.
as you said woman and lizard friend, my mind immediately went to Rapunzel.
True.
Hey, Elsa has a lizard friend too.
She does.
Oh,
it's
true.
Good point. Good point.
Gwen is going to nod her head towards the young woman.
She's just gonna
And-
kind of glare back at her.
Oh, okay, rude, but whatever.
It's like Barham never even died.
She's gonna look
Oh,
back
okay,
to Cargill.
cool. Already not a fan. All right, cool.
Is this another ally then?
Yes. Close friend of mine that I made along the way.
She's just gonna
Gwen's-
look at Cargill and look back at Gwen like.
Gwen's gonna give her the side eye and be like, and she is to be trusted, yes?
With my life.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, someone's gonna steal all the hot guys. Ooh.
Shit, I'm in competition.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck, she's hot! Oh no!
Is this where you hear the barbershop quartet upstairs going, "Who's that girl walking down the street?"
Gwen's gonna make a charisma.
Don't worry, Squidward.
She's gonna put the moves on this new hot lady.
Okay. How do you do
Okay.
that?
Can you hear what my
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
charisma is?
Oh no.
Why do you talk to me?
Okay, Gwen is gonna. You said the keys are maybe upstairs. Were there guards
Could be.
upstairs or no?
You didn't see any, but you haven't explored the topmost stair yet.
Okay, I'll be right back. Can I can't go back into hidden stuff, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Can't
Says right
use it
there.
again until you finish a short or long rest.
Gwen is gonna try to sneakily
All right, roll stealth.
go up. Okay.
My character is just going to stare at you
Ooh, okay.
like
cool.
you're an
Okay.
idiot.
Well, fucking.
They watch
Really?
you go
It's
up the
like Barham Riddle
stairs, trying to be super stealthy, not making a sound. And you think you're doing a really great job, still
God.
kind of keeping a side eye out for the two people downstairs. And you smack straight into Aaron, who has also entered the guard tower looking for you.
Gwen's
Oh.
gonna like almost fucking fall over. Oh, Ron, I found Cargill.
Who now?
Ironically, I was looking at treasure.
Literally roll eyes. The
Who is
person
this
Mara
Cargill?
was
I thought we were
for.
looking for a dragon.
Yes, this is the dragon.
But the dragon was named Arkenvost.
No, that was the place we were at.
I like Rex, even though I hate Rex.
No, we're in Arkansas.
Sound. Here's the sound Gwyn makes now.
Oh my god. Literally. No, we were looking for Cargill. It doesn't matter. I need to find the keys to release him. He's in a prison.
Can you not just pick the lock? Or better yet, go into some giant animal form and just rip the bars apart?
Well, I mean,
You haven't been known for
I am
stealth.
all in on Rex. I kind of don't want to kill him.
I was trying to be a little bit sneaky about it, and I don't exactly have a.
You
lockpicking
just ran
set.
into me at full tilt. I think the time for stealth is over.
Listen,
I'm gonna say Strahd is completely gay for Mar or for.
It's canon. Where's Luna?
oh man.
Luna, make the art.
He's gonna be like, so I've heard you talk to a dark god too, huh?
Oh, sailor
You know,
boy,
I'm
won't you?
somewhat of a
Looks like we
dark
have a little
god
more in
myself.
common than I thought, huh, cutie?
Oh,
my
sailor boy,
God.
won't you come back to my castle over some wine?
You got
My
a really nice
lovely
beard. I'd love
sailor
to
boy.
feel it against my very clean-shaven face.
God.
Anyway,
Gwen's just gonna lead Oran back down to the cell and point at the lock and be like, "You try to pick it then."
you're back, and those don't look like keys.
No, he thinks he can pick the lock.
Are you sure we can trust these idiots?
I
Hey.
didn't say we could. I didn't say I could pick the lock. I said, couldn't you pick the lock?
That's
you
a very
certainly thought I
debatable
could.
point, my friend. But I would rather not sit in this cell any longer. And I have done crying.
Why is Nani's character so rude? What the shit? Gwen is gonna do something.
Aaron
Run.
remembers. So just
Oh,
for
God.
Aaron's sake, Aaron remembers saying maybe just do some beast mode shit and try to tear the bars apart. But Aaron kind of quickly realizes the inadvisability of that as this 7-foot armored muscular dragonborn is sitting there like, yep, can't do it. Just something Aaron takes in as he enters the scene. I'm just making that an aside.
Yeah.
Ron, if you want to try to go ahead and lockpick that, I will go look for the keys upstairs. Okay?
Do I look like I have a lockpicking kit?
You
We
look like
lost
it more
the
than
one-
I do.
We lost the one person who had one, and nobody ever got it from him because the mushrooms took it.
Well, I'm not going to.
Mushrooms. This
Yeah.
from Cargill again.
And some evil
Yes.
fungus took one of our party away from us.
Damn that Strahd.
I know.
I know, bro. Gwen's just gonna go upstairs and look for the fucking keys.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Crane and Kel, you guys also entered. Do you do anything in particular upon entering the guard chamber?
Gwen is pointedly ignoring Crane.
I inspect the lock.
Okay, go ahead and make an
call, good
inspection check. Or
In-
inspection? No, what's it called? Investigation.
Investigation.
Thank you. Make an investigation check.
Fuck is
Kel
inspection?
and Crane, you guys doing anything in particular?
Oh, nice one.
Locked.
This appears to be a lock. If I read on the back, it seems to be a master lock. Oh shit! I don't think we're gonna be able to get in this one.
Crane,
I don't
Kel?
even have 100 lock picking.
you guys doing anything in particular?
Crane's just gonna walk in and kind of stand and just kind of like, who are these people?
Ah, more friends. Still no keys.
Keys.
Gwen is
see.
looking.
So, wait, you sent Gwen to find keys?
Was this perhaps a mistake?
She did
What?
seem like an idiot.
Why does he talk
Perhaps.
like All Might?
Crane's going to look around
Frog,
to see if
shut the
there's
fuck up.
anywhere to sit or any like a chair or anything, and just be like, "This may take a little bit. This will be a while if she's the one searching for the keys."
I mean, you could always go help her.
This is true.
Fucking All Might. I can't now. I can't.
I could, but
But you're too absorbed in yourself to do anything of the sort.
Oh shit.
You're exactly correct. Congratulations, one behind the bars.
Aaron,
Get
Good to
there.
masturbate and laugh.
Aaron, you have come to the inevitable conclusion that this is impossible to pick.
I guess I shall help Gwyn find the keys.
Meanwhile, upstairs, Gwen
You are
marches
rogue.
up the stairs and is
Trying to
greeted by a
God.
skeleton,
No, fuck.
an unmoving skeleton of a dragon
Okay. Oh fuck.
that is currently facing with its head you, and the rest of its bones are kind of lazily tossed in a pile around the head.
Oh, okay.
And it is
It's fine.
currently unmoving. Currently. Alongside the walls are several racks of keys, along with what appears to have been other implements of ward duty, things like bowls for the prisoners and rotting rations and things like that. But the keys are what draw your interest initially.
So where is the skeleton, like on the floor?
It is just laying on the floor. It looks like it was dumped here as an afterthought.
Okay, Gwen is gonna take the skull
Okay.
and roll it down the stairs. To Crane, hopefully.
Donk, donk, donk.
Thankfully, dragon bones are really strong, so despite its decrepitude and age, you... It sounds like cinder blocks being thrown down the staircase, and everybody starts to hear this as Gwen gets closer.
I can already tell that those are not keys she found.
I agree with this observation.
Then Gwen is gonna look at the keys. Or whatever.
First, the skull comes down into view.
Yeah.
Everybody sees a dragon skull.
It's for y'all. There you go. You're welcome.
Does she have no respect for the dead?
What? Oh, I wish Gwen could hear you right now.
And why are you rolling a dragon skull so ungraciously down the stairs?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
It's for Crane, but she doesn't want to say it's for Crane.
Do you say anything?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, you go back upstairs and look for the keys.
Yes.
Cargol says, well, a mystery for another time.
Hi, Luna. Welcome in. Yes, I must look at keys, please.
All right, you go back up and grab the sets of keys and return a short while later with keys now.
Yay. Gwen's gonna start using them. Using
Okay.
the keys to try to figure out which one.
You
it is.
start going through the keys. Finally, a couple tries later, you have the door unlocked. And Cargol and the strange woman emerge from their cells. At which point, Cargol points his mace directly in Crane's face. And it begins to glow with holy magic.
Oh shit.
Let's make this clear from the get-go, shall we? I know your type, I know your smell, I know what you are. But I also know that Barham had some trust in you. So until the vampire's dead, let's try and get along, shall we?
Oh, Crane, pull out your glowing sword and let's compare whose is bigger.
Not now, Aaron.
Oh my god.
Crane's just going to look at Cargol, unamused.
Gwen is gonna cross
We
her
rescue you
arms.
from this prison and you threaten me in a way. Perfect. Because we'll
Technically, it
make
wasn't for
wonderful
you.
companions.
To be fair, that was mostly the other person, wasn't it? But you're probably fond of taking credit for the actions of others, aren't you, Lord Athair?
Oh, you know who I am.
The dragons told me much before I ever left my camp.
I do. It's a bad habit of mine.
I don't like you.
Perfect. Feelings mutual. Now shall we go?
Yes, let's. And he finally drops his weapon to his side and sheathes it on his belt. And then he, almost as an aside, looks over to the woman beside him and says, "That goes for you too. Let's try and be nice to these people. Strahd's the only enemy here."
Fine, let's go.
Gwen is gonna look very smugly at Crane and cock a brow for a second before looking at Cargill and the womans, and be like, "Well, I'm starting to like you a little bit more now."
Now come, my not so bright friend. Let's figure out what to do with that dragon skull.
Careful, Cargo. I'll give you one warning. She's quite thirsty, and I'm not talking about
I have water.
hydration.
I'm very parched, actually, if you have anything.
He tosses you the water skin at his side
Hell yeah.
and
Slow
marches
down,
upstairs with the
drink.
dragon skull.
Hell yeah.
So, what have you learned in your time here? And he looks at each of you. Any ways of getting out?
And
Go ahead, you guys.
we know nothing.
It spoke of a light, shining a light, or restoring the light. It was Barham that was the one that was the guide currently, as he was the one that was in communication.
Cargill looks at Zombarum and
God
says,
damn it.
"Well, that is very unfortunate then. Anything else we've discovered?"
We're
POV
technically
me looking at notes.
We're technically in the demi plane, inside the demi plane, correct?
Yes, that seems to have been the situation.
Yeah. Other than run into some phantoms, we have not, and the monsters, there hasn't been much that we have explored of this place.
Is there anyone left in
Well-
command?
If there is, we have not run into them yet.
Yes, my antsy druid friend.
Can we please remember what Barham told them earlier?
Yeah, exactly.
Frog is currently
Well,
scrolling through her notes.
there is someone here actually. It seems like the guy who was a traitor is still haunting the palace. Maybe you know him, Godfrey, I think was his name.
I heard whispers. I think he was the one who threw us into our prison.
Yeah, I don't know if it was him, but we did see a mighty fearsome looking guy earlier. But we decided to move past that. And we also found a portal, but we threw a few things in there and haven't heard back from them.
A portal?
Something like that.
That may be our ticket out of here. I'm going to go try it. And he marches back into the building.
Okay.
I follow, very close behind.
Gwen follows them, I guess.
Everybody does the same?
I suppose.
Guess so.
we'll follow him.
Okay.
It seems as though we may have another Gwyn in our party.
It's an experiment. If he wants to try going through it and he dies, we know we don't go in.
Lawful stupid for the win!
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's take our mid-break before we return.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hang on. There's swamp noises and storm sounds in my ear. There we go.
So, if you guys haven't been here before, this is our mid-roll break. This is where you will have to type a magic word into Yes, it is already mid-break, Coochie, because it is 10:30, and that is an hour and a half after 9, which if you go 9 to 12-ish is 3 hours, and half of 3 hours is 1.5. That's how mid-breaks work. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
you're going to type a magic word into Twitch chat, and you're going to be entered to win either your choice of a game off of our giveaway list or a emote to add onto our Discord that you can use on that Discord. Anything as long as it's not an actual drawing of a penis is fine with me, or other genitalia, please. So,
Frog
this
immediately disappointed.
This giveaway is not being sponsored by Twitch in any way and is only run by Port Bluff for the purposes of giving Port Bluff more coverage. And the magic word will not be lewd anime. Coochie.
It's
No.
lewd anime.
The word
Anime.
is...
On our own ship.
You know what? Fine, it's lewd anime. You know what? You guys won me over. It's lewd anime.
Don't encourage him. No.
I can't believe Luna said it too.
Lost control.
You can't believe that she said that. I was like, oh, I literally, the moment he said no coochie, I was like, Luna's typing it.
Luna's typing it as we speak.
Dead boat.
Mhm.
Dead boat.
Mhm.
Can we enter this week?
Oh my god. He just
Yeah, I
wants to
guess
write
so.
lewd anime.
I want you guys to feel special too. So go ahead.
Sure.
I'm sure.
I ready to go or anything. I'm just asking.
He had that shit on lock.
No,
Yeah, I did.
No, I didn't. Did not. I type fast. I sell many lobsters and lumbridge.
All right, y'all go take your restroom break and get your drinks. We'll be back in 5 minutes
Lobsters.
because we're gonna try to wrap up what happens in this session tonight. Early.
Bruh.
Get Rex out of here. And Techbug, did you want to talk to me about something? If you're still there.
What do you mean?
I'll be right back.
You know, about player character deaths and expectations.
I don't know. I feel a little betrayed. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why though?
Nezuko, type lewd anime. Hurry.
Quick, Nezuko! Lewd anime!
Lewd
Just
anime.
like this. Just like this. Type it just like this, and you will be entered for a giveaway.
Okay.
Oh god. Your whole life has come down to this moment. Very
There you
good.
go.
There we go.
Good job. He's in. She's in. I don't want to misgender. I already got in trouble for that like 3 times.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, listen.
Okay,
it-
I was constantly misgendered up until this point.
That's true. Byron, it was difficult getting used to my very first Rule 63 character.
Dude, I cannot tell you. People make such a big deal about that, and like, I don't want to get into it. This is super. I should not do that.
Don't get into it.
But, okay, I'm not going to.
You
Don't get into it,
cannot
man.
you cannot beat Twitter at
I
this.
cannot tell you how many times during the
fuck
day at my
happened?
pharmacy I get called ma'am, and then like people continue to talk to me, and then they continue to call me ma'am. And I cannot tell you. I'll tell you what, dude. There's not a single time I have not just fucking rolled with it because I don't give a shit.
You do make a pretty woman, to be fair.
I know, so that's why I don't give a shit.
Tara, get down.
Tech ma'am.
Tech ma'am.
Babe. Oh,
Tech babe.
Oh, there we go.
Tech babe sounds really good, actually.
Tech babe.
But I guarantee you that's taken. But you know what? Maybe
Echo.
3.
Tech bay.
Tech ho.
Tech
Is this
ho.
gonna be my fucking, what do they call it? The virtual session thing? Where you
The
have, like,
VTuber?
VR chat.
Is this gonna be my VTuber stream?
It's Skarner, but like animated on a
God.
VTuber
God.
rigging.
He's got blush you.
Yep, he's got blush you and like
Yes.
weird crystal boobs.
The
I've
the
come.
tip of his stinger is pink and it's shaped like a heart.
This is a little
God.
too good now. Tech Coochie says, nah, he tweaking. Listen, we're planning Tech Bug's VTuber debut. That's what's happening right now.
What happened right now?
And Scotta Chod.
Okay, we're kind of losing it now.
We're losing.
It's my kind.
I'm losing the plot a little bit on that one.
Techbug, how do you feel betrayed though?
Because you guys obviously talked about this, and then DB was like, "Yeah, no, I don't know, just kill."
I mean, of course we talked about it. I was on the ground dead.
Yeah, it had to come up. Well, do you know when we talked about it?
A while ago.
Today
No.
at 6 p.m. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to spill the beans because I had a lot going on trying to fix stream stuff.
Fine, I don't care. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
He just wanted me to sit here for the rest of the session, apparently.
He wanted you to be
miserable.
He's-
I haven't left the pee yet. I was listening the whole time.
Talk more shit, guys. Do it.
I just figured. I knew we've had 2
Exactly,
weeks.
Luna, that's exactly what it was. It was kill Barm or kill Crane again.
That's true. That's true.
Those
Crane
were
is
the only
I
options.
thought Crane was gonna die just then for a little bit.
Crane was always on the chopping block.
Dude, he'd be misting stepping everywhere.
Crane
He's
isn't.
like, nope.
Crane isn't Misty Step really nice, my dude? That in mage armor. Oh, he's probably still
I
gone.
think he's
That's fair.
yeah,
He's still gone.
He just
Good try though, DB. Good try.
in our mind, wizards are like fireball, anime dead, and instead, if there was like an end of screen stats, thing displayed, Crane's most used spells would be mage armor and Misty Step. You got to do what you got to do to survive.
Have a
He also
podcast
used
summary from that.
he also uses the Ray of Frost one.
That's
I
true.
think.
That's true.
I think that's the one he
He
uses.
squeezes out an icy ray every now and again.
No.
By the way, you're close on the inspiration for Kargal, Frog. You're close. I'm sure it's dipping into that territory a little bit, but I remain unwatched on My Hero Academia for now.
I was thinking of another character, and I
Season 5
could
is
not
done.
grasp it.
Season 5 is over.
I still haven't finished it. Oh well.
Pirate Queen might be interested in
like-
starting it up.
Season 6 is going to be pain.
Pain
Pain.
without love, pain.
Can't get enough pain.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like it rough because I'd rather feel pain than
Nothing at all.
Man,
Are all good?
No.
Oh
do you not know that song?
no, not really.
I thought you had a goth emo phase.
This is a real Blink 182
Still in it.
moment for you, isn't it, Frog?
You're still in it
it's
and you
Blink
don't know.
182?
No.
No, it's not.
it's not.
I'm
Oh.
saying it's where me not knowing a Blink 182 song. This is now your moment, Frog.
That's
Oh, I
that's
was
the
like, I
best
hate
album
Blink
they have,
182.
by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best album they have.
All right, it's time. Oh,
I'm just.
we
I'm
can
just
roll
saying,
this.
You say you're still in it and you don't know that song. Like
We can
what?
roll this live. Roll.
DB, what is it?
Best
Who
one.
is
Name.
it? Who's the inspiration?
I'll let you figure it out. Once I tell you, it'll be super obvious too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be.
So you just have to try and guess it in the meantime. All right, who do we got? Who's on here? Hey, Frog.
Me.
Can you do lovely mod duties and tell me who's on this list?
Yes.
All right, let me get rid of the names on here. All right, so Round
Wheel,
Frog.
wheel.
I'm gonna do 2 names to make it look more populated. All right, Round Frog,
Yep. Tech Bug.
Tech Bug,
Nezuko. Luna.
Nezuko, Luna,
Chi.
Kuchi,
Kanani.
Kanani.
Oh
Kanani.
shoot, we could participate too. No one told me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we said that. You must have left her. Quick, type lewd anime in the chat.
I missed my riot. That's what happened.
Where's Twitch?
Bring me my Twitch chat.
Where's Twitch on my phone?
I must open
Noodle?
chat. Give me one
Is
moment,
Noodle in it,
please.
Frog?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, Noodle.
Just add Rex.
No, Twitch has to
AC, did
update.
you want to join?
Oh,
Was AC in there?
Damn it, my internet connection.
AC did not write it, I don't think.
AC, do you
No,
want to be
I'm
in?
good.
Okay. He did win last week, so if he doesn't want to enter, that's his decision.
Must find Port
And then-
Bluff.
And then once Rex puts the fucking shit in there.
Nude anime.
There he is. There he is.
Screenshot it. Screenshot it.
Please give game.
All right.
Oh my god.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh look, you guys can actually see it on the stream. This is
He's got
exciting.
more
Yeah.
skills than me.
I thought that.
I can't fake that it's Nezuko winning this week.
Oh, cool.
Shucky darn.
Shucky darn.
Shuffle,
Why
shuffle,
is
shuffle,
Nani
shuffle,
on there
shuffle.
twice?
Everybody's on there twice.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes
that's
it look like a bigger Wheel of Fortune kind of thing. See.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Ready.
this.
Can I get a drum roll?
Drum roll.
Oh.
Buffy? Oh my god. It's
Gremlin
fucking
got it.
He
The
was.
gremlin got it.
Oh my god.
the
Oh
girl-
my god.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you guys.
I feel so honored that I could win this award tonight. Let me just tell you.
Congrats to TechBug on winning. Let me know what emote / game you want.
Deathmaster, yes.
I will let you know.
Deathmeister TechBug, indeed.
I will let you know.
Oh, you know what? Here, let me just do this real quick to really.
We're trying to
Grab it
bribe
on.
him.
Go ahead.
We're
do
trying
it,
to bribe
do
him
it.
to not kill off more characters right
Mhm.
so fast.
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you guys.
Apparently,
Right,
since he
didn't work.
feels
Take it back.
betrayed.
Take it back.
Give me 1 second.
Still don't.
What do you
get
mean, give you
someone.
1 second?
I'm back.
We're not giving you
Suzette,
anything.
That was 1 second,
All
literally.
right, 1 second over. Cargill leads the way back up the stairs, going to the topmost floor, and with directions from Gwen, finds the portal that he thinks might be helpful. Gwen, you two are standing in front of the portal while Cargill listens to what you did to the portal earlier.
Wait, what do I do? I'm sorry, you cut out. It's my internet, I'm pretty sure.
Cargill is listening to you tell him what you did to the portal earlier, or the strange wall that just disappears into the rest of the castle.
didn't do it.
I'm aware you probably didn't do it, but what did you do as a party?
What did... Oh, so...
Whoa.
So, I guess Farum had this newfangled hellhound that he was trying to control. He threw it in there, and it didn't come out. And then we also put some form of undead creature in there too, and it didn't come out either. So we're really not sure if it's a good portal or a no portal.
So hold on now. There's two non-autonomous constructs in there, not a thinking creature and not something that can tell you if it actually made it or not.
Well, we were worried about going in there ourselves because what if something was bad?
There's a lot bad going on around here, but you can't let that stop you.
Oh. Well, did you want to hang on to a rope or something?
Cargill shoulders his shield, unsheaths his sword, puts it up by his side, and says, "Silver Dragon, watch over me." And then he just disappears into the wall.
Gwen's gonna look at the girl who's with Cargill and just pause. Like, what are you gonna do, ma'am?
He's gonna follow.
I knew it.
A moment later, she disappears behind him. The four of you plus Zombarum are standing there.
Gwen's gonna look back to the party.
Crane's
even
just
though
gonna
she doesn't
go,
really
let's
want
go.
to.
And walk towards the portal.
I don't
Gwen's
feel
gonna-
comfortable with this.
Gwen's gonna roll her eyes at anything Crane says and then go to the portal.
As you walk up to the portal, a gauntleted fist sticks out back through the wall, and the rest of Cargill soon follows. Huh! You can go both ways.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there's a skeleton in there, or zombie. It was a zombie, wasn't it, Crane?
Yeah, it was a zombie.
There's a zombie and a dog sitting in there.
Hmm.
But it looks like you can
Anything
use the
else?
portals both ways. It's a big room. We might have to explore more. I just wanted to be sure the portal worked.
Okay, well, I guess it's.
Can you tell the zombie to come out here?
Why don't you come in here and tell him yourself?
Because you're already in there.
No, I'm out here. I'm about to go back in
Stay
there.
back.
Well,
But
then
perhaps-
if you're going back in there, you could tell the zombie.
You
that
can
I
tell
said
him
no.
yourself when you come in here. And he turns around and walks back in.
Gwen's gonna give another smug smile to Crane and they go through the portal.
Crane's going to look at Aaron. Do you think we could perhaps collapse the portal?
Oh my god. Bastards.
I would prefer to leave this place. So, I mean, we could collapse it behind us, I suppose. But if this takes us out of here, I'm going in.
Fair enough. Perhaps we could trick Gwyn to going back. As he says that, he steps through the portal.
I doubt it. Aaron mutters to himself as he goes in as well.
All right. Everybody enters the portal. Kel, Crane, Zombarum.
Yep.
All right.
Zombar.
Everybody goes inside, and everything becomes
Uh-oh.
deathly quiet and still. The room is covered in bluish, grayish fog that is undisturbed by your passage through it. Normally, smoke this thick, it's dense, it clings to the ground, but as you walk through it, you don't see it swirling around your legs. And in fact, it doesn't look like you're making much of an impression here in this realm at all. You look down at your hands and you realize that they've become translucent. You can see each other, ghostly bluish outlines of your party members and of your friends around you, but you're all ghostly, like the phantoms that you had seen in the corridors outside. Inside this chamber, it appears to have been at one time a throne room, some place where perhaps the head of this order would have received his knights or his paladins or the people of the surrounding area. A throne is perched on a small raised platform opposite the chamber from where you entered this area. To the left and to the right on the walls are astonishingly well-kept heralds and banners depicting a silver dragon or different coats of arms of different knights, and their colors are still quite stark. Unlike the rest of the castle, this appears to be extremely well kept or extremely recent, as if nothing here has been running into trouble or been torn down by time. And you can see that there is a full glass window paned on the opposite side of the chamber in front of the throne. And in front of that, instead of the usual fog, you see black smoke rising slowly up into the air, obscuring vision. And you hear faintly, distantly, sounds of combat, steel on steel, the shouts of men being drowned out in a tide of undead. You can hear that awful gurgling sound of dozens, maybe hundreds of zombies surging forward outside as what appears to be the paladins still combat them out there. You hear the thumping, the heavy thud thumping of siege engines banging against the castle wall. And slowly, very, very painfully, a figure leans forward in the throne. He has a long, white, wispy beard, and he appears extremely old. And his eyes are hollow and almost unseeing, and yet he still sweeps his gaze across the window, taking in the scene of the siege in front of him. Meanwhile, a zombie and a dog are seated next to each other. The zombie is patting the hellhound's head, and then he looks up and he, as swift as a zombie can, comes to attention before Crane.
Did you enjoy your break?
Ooh, new friend. And it looks over at Zombarum.
Oh no.
Yes, get along together.
Hang on.
No.
No.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
No RP with no Gwen.
Sorry.
When
Um,
RP master.
So there's a. Let me just make sure that I understood right. There's
Mhm.
a throne in front of us, right?
Yep.
With a cloud of black smoke, and then this dude in the throne.
Yes.
Okay. Is he looking at the black smoke, or is he looking outside of the window?
He is looking out the window at the black smoke that seems to
Okay.
be mostly outside. Something is
Okay, so it's outside.
burning, yes.
Okay. Gwen is gonna look towards the guy, the man's,
Mm-hmm.
be like, he doesn't seem like he is very active, but he also doesn't look to be too friendly.
I wonder if that's the head of the order.
Head of the order. Is that the Godfrey guy?
It could be. He doesn't look familiar, though. But I wonder if this area is doing something to him. There's only one way to be sure.
That scared me, sorry. In my room. What's
What?
that one way?
Should we approach?
If you think it's the right thing, you know this place better than we do.
Kargal readies himself again, straightening his armor, looks back at each of you. Be ready. Anything could happen in this realm. And then he matches pace with Gwen to approach the figure on the throne. As you do, you still noticing that you're making no dent, no footprints even on the dust on the carpet beneath you. Your ghostly forms just kind of wafting closer to the throne. And you hear the figure on the throne muttering to himself now. It's over. It's over. It's all over. The dragon is dead. The order has fallen.
Hi, Tara.
Kargal keeps his sword in hand, but has it lowered so as not to look threatening, and approaches with Gwen on either side of the throne.
Approaching.
As you do, the figure in the throne turns sharply and looks at you, Gwen, and you see his haunted gray eyes just kind of void of sensation, and he still just kind of continues it seems like he's muttering to himself, but also still talking to you as if most of his senses have left him. But as he turns to you, he says, "What news? What news from the siege?"
I don't have any news, but who are you?
Who am I? How could you not know? I am Vladimir Horngard. I am the master of the Order of the Silver Dragons. I am charged with the defense of this monastery while our lord is dead.
Kargal, you want to take this? You want to take
Kargal
one, bro?
clunks closer and goes, "Horngard, Lord Horngard, sir. Is the siege still happening?" And Horngard turns sharply to Kargal. "Yes! Can you not see?" And he points out the window, and you and Kargal both kind of look and get a little better view now. You see that there is a host of armed and armored skeletons and zombies ordered in rank and file into an army in front of a hastily constructed barricade around the monastery. Siege equipment is pummeling the monastery, and paladins are arranged around the defenses and are currently hacking away into the hordes of the dead. And in the midst of the courtyard where the statue had once stood is the body of a large silver dragon. still and bloodied. Standing on top of the dragon is the unmistakable look of the conqueror Strahd. And he stares up with a taunting look into the window as his sword is buried deep inside the dragon's heart. Cargill grips his sword a little tighter as Hornguard continues. The dragon is dead. We must hold on. We must hold and stop this Strahd. It is what he would have wanted.
Frog has a question.
An out of character question, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is not real, right? Or this is past memories, sort of a past scene.
Why don't you make an Arcana check and see if you can think of that?
Is there any other check I can make for it?
Not really.
Great. Okay. Fuck yeah, I did it. I did it, guys.
You
Wow.
saw the bones of the dragon in the courtyard, or in the guardhouse, rather, Gwen. So all this dimension and pocket realm and blah, blah, blah kind of goes over your head. That's all Crane business anyway. But clearly this was not outside when you stepped in here. And given the advanced age of this person, and yet everything around it seems so pristine, you can't help but get the inkling that this is probably some kind of illusion, maybe, or maybe more likely like a realm of torment designed specifically for this person. That he's constantly living the moment that his dragon sire died.
Cool. Gotcha. Okay. Gwen's gonna turn towards the dude again, the old guy.
Hornguard.
Hornguard.
Oh god. Someone else RP, please. Take over.
God.
Gwen's gonna turn towards Hornyguard and be like, you can't, this is no longer happening. It's already done. The battle was lost.
No! No, it's not!
I'm sorry. They're just trying to torture you.
I don't trust you. Where's Godfrey? Where is Godfrey?
Godfrey betrayed you.
No!
Yes.
I would
that's
not
led to
believe
all
it.
this.
No.
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 I would not believe it. Godfrey is my friend. My friend. My friend. And his voice trails off.
I'm
Crane's
sorry.
going to look around and look out the window at like Strahd and just kind of take in
Flick him off.
what's around.
Flick him
No,
off.
that's what Wynn would do.
Flick him off
And
with
he's also
nobility.
going to try to determine what's going on, if this is a pocket dimension or if it's some sort of thing, a trap for this one man. So I'm gonna roll Arcana. See.
Go ahead, yeah.
Boom! Look at that.
Thank God.
Everything is caught as if in a still image, which probably explains why it's able to be maintained so well. You know, the trick with illusions is that the smaller they are, the better they can look. This is a quite broad illusion, but of course, Strahd has already shown himself very skilled in something like this, and this is exactly something he would do, making a person, very likely already dead, just live the moment of their greatest defeat over and over again. And everybody's just kind of caught in their motions, so to speak. Like, no, Strahd doesn't retrieve his sword. The armies continue to fight and continue to fall, but they are kind of locked in an odd stalemate pattern, as if this is just going to keep going for ages and ages. It kind of loops on itself in places. The only other detail that you pick up, Crane, is how the dragon probably ended up falling, given that it was such a powerful creature and the undead in particular weren't very skilled at taking on such a creature. You see now that there are harpoons stuck in the side of the dragon, which have columns of rat men pulling on the lines that are holding the dragon down in the moments of its death. And you see, disgusted, because of course there's something very similar of rat men happened to you not too long ago, that there are these giant ogreish rats being used to keep the dragon pinned in place, and there are these rat commanders with their hideous secondhand armor and rusted blades screaming in victory over the dragon.
Crane's going to walk up to a horn guard, and he's just going to look at him and say, "You have been defeated. You're trapped in an illusion cast by Strahd. We've just come through the castle that's in ruins.
He looks up.
I'm pretty sure Cargal here is the only remnant of your order."
He looks at Crane. He looks at Gwyn. He looks over at Cargal. And on Cargal, he fixates for a moment and says, "If you have any respect for the order left in you, fetch me Godfrey. Bring me Godfrey. I must know if he is fallen. I must know we've been defeated. Even a token of Godfrey will suffice, for he may already have fallen."
I guess we must go back and kill that
Let us
ghost
go
of
catch
Godfrey.
us a worm, shall we?
Couldn't we just find something, a memento of his, instead of facing them all?
Cargal is still kind of seething in rage, but he turns away from the throne and walks away a short distance and then stops again.
Yes.
The old man continues to look over the scene of battle and just keeps mumbling to himself.
Either way, we'll have to go back through the portal, so I feel like there's an easier way rather than killing another specter. We could just find something of his, couldn't we?
You hear Cargal say, "We have to."
We
We
don't
have
have
to kill
much
him?
of a choice.
But we can't beat him.
Why?
We already tried.
Well, it wasn't us.
Fair point, but I don't think you'd stand much extra chance.
Okay, then what do you recommend?
We've got to find something of his.
Okay. Thank you, that's what I was saying. Anyway, let's go ahead and go.
All right. Does anybody do anything else while they're there?
No, we can come back. Not for me.
Crane just kind of looks back at back at Strahd standing on the dragon, and then just kind of turns and walks towards the exit.
I just stare at the dragon, like kind of lingering before tearing my eyes away and continuing.
While they're going through the portal, Gwynga is going to bug this new comrade.
Okay. Which one?
Jesus.
Hi, pretty lady.
Of
Oh my
course.
god.
She's gonna
Go ahead. Go ahead.
gonna just quietly come beside her and be like,
Everybody, I'm
You
gonna play
notice
this
Lizard
that
just
everybody
staring at you.
has stepped through the portal. Everybody has kind of like dusted themselves off. The zombie stepped through, and only the strange woman hung out at the window for an extra moment, and then is marching back out. So it's basically just the two of you in this
oh, perfect.
ghostly realm.
She's like, yes, this girl is rude to me. Berate me.
Degrade me, mommy.
Oh
Gosh.
no. This small woman. Compared to Gwen's massive size.
She's
Gwen's
not
going
that small.
No, she isn't.
No.
Okay, good. That makes it easier. Gwen's going to direct her attention to the lizard first and be like, "Oh, hi, little cutie," and then she's gonna look at the lady and be like, "I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name either."
It's because I never gave it.
Right. Well, I'm Gwen. What's you and your little lizard's name?
She's just gonna kind of like still walking, but kind of like looking at her through like the corner of her eye, and just very curtly, say Saltrana. He'll tell you
God.
his name when he wants to.
Saltrana, is that right?
Saltrana, yeah.
Okay, I can't roll my R's, so.
Saltrana.
She ain't know how to fancy speak.
Gwen's gonna butcher this name. Oh, Sail Trader? Okay, that's so nice to meet
She's just Saltrana's gonna look at her like extremely offended, but not say anything. There you go, Gwen.
you. Okay, thank you.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it? Let me try that again. Sorry,
Please
these
don't.
new folks' names. No, I got it this time. I got it. Is it Sailtrana, right?
Sure.
Is your lizard reacting,
Cool.
or do I get to be the lizard? Kanani?
You can be the lizard.
Oh my god.
The lizard fixates you with one of its eyes.
Gwen does a little wave at the lizard.
The lizard looks back.
You do a big look.
He's just so cute.
I
Oh,
wouldn't call him that.
well, what's your name, little guy?
It looks at you. It puffs its little neck pouch as it breathes in and out.
Cute. Well, there's not a lot of brain going on. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sailtrana and Mr. Lizard Friend. You can tell me your name when you're ready.
That will be when Kanani figures it out.
Spooky. Let's go ahead and go through, and we'll hopefully not die very shortly. Thanks.
Are you happy now,
Saltrana's
Gwen?
just kind of
I'm happy.
like,
Alright, good.
like.
What is wrong with this person?
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Like,
That
what
is
the fuck?
exactly the impression Gwen wanted to leave.
All right, the two of you emerge.
She wanted to butcher her potential love interest's name.
It's part of the charm, you know.
Him, girl
Ross played
energy.
dating sims, Kanani.
It's
She
a
knows.
herbo. She's a herbo.
The two of you emerge, and thankfully, you're back in reality, or at least this pocket reality, or whatever layer of hell that Strahd has decided to leave you in this time. Cargill sees the two of you emerge together and says, "Ah, I was worried I would only be seeing one of you.
Who were you expecting to see?
Honestly, I was expecting to see Saltrana."
Yeah, that's fair. No. We were just getting acquainted.
Is that so? That's unusual.
Saltrana's just gonna look at Cargill like, please help me.
Do you know how long it took me for her to tell me her name?
How long?
Very long.
Oh, she just told me.
Almost as long as we're going to be trapped here.
Don't say that.
To be fair, I don't talk much either when I'm stressed, and we were very stressed when we met.
I definitely see how that would be the case. Well,
How? You obviously are not the same way.
that's just the exterior.
You obviously just speak through your butt.
Oh,
She fart speaks. It's called flatulence.
That
I do be farting.
I can tell we're of a
Boy.
kindred
Oh
spirit.
boy, I do be farting.
I can't understand your accent.
So, we need to bring the old man something. I can tell you right now, trying to force our way into Godfrey's good graces is not going to work for us. He does not tolerate discussion.
Crane might be a good option for that then.
We could try that, or we could search around for something that might have belonged to him at one point.
Well, did he have a chambers or maybe?
Of that, I'm not certain. I tried to speak with him when I first arrived, and that's how I ended up in prison. So I'm not too keen on doing that again, but if one of you wants to try, I believe, and he points, and you realize where he's pointing, it's off to the left from the portal, back down the area where you had seen the phantoms, in the door that Barham had said, nope, and closed back again.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's where he was located when I ran into him.
I think he's still there for some reason.
Well, we'll keep that in mind. Gwen's much the talker, so we'll send her in if we
No,
need
no,
to.
no. I think you two might be kindred spirits. Traitor bitch.
You know, the druid acts the part, but you, with the horns, you are just as stupid as she is. You just act like you're not.
Shit.
It's interesting, really.
It's fantastic. Someone I just met insulting my intelligence. Remind me again, since I lack intelligence, who was the one that was trapped in the cell?
You're cute.
Thank you. You not so much.
Gwen is just freaking out.
Now that needless berating has occurred, maybe we can move on to something more productive.
Gwen's gonna go up to Cargill and like nudge his shoulder and like point at them and be like, "Get a load of these two."
Silver Dragon, aid me. This is not meant to be easy, is it?
I don't know
It's
about
never easy
you.
when it involves Crane.
I don't know about you, but I am feeling quite faint. It would be useful if we could rest.
That's true. We took quite a beating from that battle.
Agree, that would be
Oh.
best, especially if we're to have to fight.
Every moment here is like another moment in hell, but I must digress if we need it.
I am not doing well.
But fuck me, right?
Well,
Even if it is but for a short time.
go ahead, Retsy.
It is often said the Silver Dragon gives his greatest struggles to his greatest knights. And here I am.
You must be
To
a
know
knight
that
of
we
pretty
are
high
at tribulation.
caliber.
Who wants to feel like resting and who wants to go exploring with me?
I think it's best I rest.
I too wish to rest.
Checks character sheet. Well, hang on. Let me check one more thing. I could come with you, Cargill, and check out anywhere.
Good!
Okay.
What about you, my distant tortoise cousin? And he points at Kel.
Portal.
I guess I can have a look with you.
Fantastic. All right, then. You two get some rest. We'll return for you shortly. And he marches down the staircase.
Gwen follows after giving a pointed look to Crane.
Have fun.
It's gonna be all the time now. Just get ready.
All right, Aaron and Crane, you guys can start rolling hit dice to recover your HP for a short rest for now. Everyone else, Claudia included, heads out and follows Cargill and Gwen and Kel and Siltrana to the rest of the hall.
So done.
Siltrana.
Can I just roll one? I think I can just roll one.
Should be able to just roll one if you wanted to.
Boom.
And before
Look at that.
Noodle didn't even just stay that bad. Crane is just lazy.
If I get a short rest, I can recover a spell slot.
That's true.
Which will allow me to animate more dead.
Cargill
Never mind, take it back.
goes back to the study, looks around. You guys had been in here at one point before with all the books of what appears to have been Argynvost private library. You examine once again the kitchen. You see the dining area Cargal notes the corpses of the spiders on the first floor, which are still here, kind of wrinkled up on themselves. Looks like you did splendidly on these.
Those were the easy part.
Sadly, yes. It's a good thing they weren't covered in plate mail.
That's a thing?
Sadly, yes.
Oh no.
But not to worry. You've got us now. Hopefully we can help a little. Or make it less agonizing when we all die.
Both two wonderful options.
All in the Silver Dragon's name.
Mm-hmm.
You head outside, and Cargal is feeling rather stumped. But he points out the only other place that they haven't quite looked yet is the guard tower past the graveyard. And upon inspecting the tower, still isn't able to find anything that is definitively Godfrey's yet. I hate to say it, but I'm thinking we're either going to have to talk to him or get more clever. And I am not good at being clever.
Gwen does not look into anyone's eyes. Gwen avoids looking at people. Well, we know he's dead already because we saw him, or Barum, I suppose, saw him in spirit form. I think. So.
Huh.
He's got to be here somewhere, right?
That's actually a very good point. But if he's dead, where would they have put him?
Maybe a burial?
Maybe in the graveyard?
Perhaps his body is already buried.
That's what I'm thinking.
We have only to search the tombs, although this is dreadful work. Where's that necromancer when you need him?
It's okay, we've done it before.
We can shove a shovel in his hand and see how well he does digging up bodies.
Crane with a shovel? I can't imagine that for some reason.
He is a
like
scrawny little
either.
fellow, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Quite spry, unfortunately.
Sharp-tongued like my companion.
I do enjoy seeing the back and forth between them two already, actually.
I do not. It makes me very
Players
uncomfortable.
like it.
I feel so attacked.
Cargill, if you learn about Crane enough, I'm sure you will be delighted to see someone else.
I do not want to.
Causing him not to back down. That's fair, too. Well, let's go to the graveyard and see what we can find there, right? The tombs?
I only want to know enough about him that is serviceable for our needs.
Well, I feel like, unfortunately, you'll find out more, but I digress. Let's go ahead and go to the tombs, because I just want to get out of here.
If he proves himself especially useful, we might not even have to kill him after. But hopefully we can keep an eye on him. If he turns on us, you know what we must do.
What do you mean?
I mean that if he turns into a true full-blown necromancer or vampire, heavens forbid, we've got to murder him.
We gotta kill him, Stacy. We gotta kill him.
Sultrana just gives a small smile at him saying this.
Kill him? Crane may be bad, but I don't think he'll be that bad.
I hope it doesn't come to that either. I'm not wishing for it. Nothing is worse than having a spare necromancer in your pocket, if I were Strahd. So we've just got to keep an eye on him.
I do agree there, but I would hope that you, having just joined us, wouldn't already be plotting someone else's death.
Oh no, I'm not plotting it. I'm just prepared to smash the skull in if I need to.
Okay, well, let's stay far away from these ideas. Just because I don't want to see another party member dead so soon.
Hopefully it won't come to that, but we must always remember the death of Strahd is of paramount importance. He has already slain too many dragons.
Yes, I've been hearing that a lot.
Hopefully we are not next.
I don't think. I think we have a little more time.
While Cargill is talking, the group has moseyed out to the graveyard and is starting to scan different burial sites. The writing is in common, and you go through different names of the dead, and each one seems to have been, in their time, an honored paladin of the order. They have silvery wings engraved, which have long lost their luster. It's now just a kind of greenish, is it called like patina, I think, when it's
patina.
when it's got like when the silver rust has happened, covering each of the graves. But at one time, each of these graves, when cared for, would have looked resplendent in silvery glory. And you can tell that part of the graveyard was hastily constructed. Instead of stone monuments, there are a couple of graves on the end that seems to have been only for those who fell in the earliest days of the siege, and thus have shallow graves and poor markings. And unfortunately, they're not named, but they're all empty. It seems that whoever was in them got back out of them. But on one of the hastily constructed tombstones, although not really a tombstone, it's more just like a wood effigy, there is a small pendant strung across one of the crosses. And it's unusual, and it catches Gwyn's attention and everyone's attention as you look at it, because it is ethereal. It has the same ghostly outline as the strange ghost realm that Vladimir Horngard is in.
This seems like it might be a good clue as to what we're looking for.
Good. Let's seize it.
Gwen will take it.
You reach up and your hand goes right through it.
Oh. Well,
Well, gods damn it.
maybe there's a spell we can use to get this?
Anyone here know anything about ethereality? I failed that course in magic school.
I fear I know the one who probably does, and he's not with us right now.
Perhaps we can go fetch him.
Gwen's gonna groan and stop back towards where they came from.
Crane and Aaron, you two have had a lovely 1 hour rest while the rest of the group has been traipsing through the rest of the capsule. Did you guys talk about anything while the two were away? You have a hellhound and two zombies, one of which is Barum, who is watching the other zombie play fetch with his head with the hellhound.
I have a question, Crane.
What's that?
I was visited by a woman necromancer in my dreams.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Do you know who that woman is? I figure all you necromancers have like some kind of club or something where you all meet and share ideas on how to stitch together body parts. I mean, it's kind of like we pirates. I mean, sailors. You know, we have our taverns that we go to
I mean, sailors.
where and we discuss places to find, you know, treasure and slave markets and things like that.
At the mention of the female necromancer, Crane's going to stiffen and kind of grit his teeth as he says, "Unfortunately, I do know that lich."
Oh, it's a lich, like the one we met who brought us here.
More like a
Yes.
bitch.
Unfortunately, not as keen on helping or upholding their end of bargains.
Bargains. Yes. A person very important to me mentioned something about bargains and was very upset at me. I took a ship from her. But I think the problem is fixed.
I would definitely be careful of any deal she offers.
I mean, what would she want from me?
Not entirely certain, but I would guess that she is searching for new servants. She seems very keen on this land of Barovia.
I win. Ah, free ship. I'm already servant to someone else. Someone more powerful than her.
She must be very poor at her own research. But yes, I would definitely suggest caution if she reappears to you.
Or I will have two elder beings fighting over my soul and body. I wonder how I can manipulate this to my advantage. He's like just like stroking his chin as he thinks about a showdown between this lich and his patron. and
Aaron
wondering
discovers
what would happen.
Catholicism.
Now that could be interesting and quite the education
I
experience there.
think she would lose, and I get free ship.
If that's the case, and your patron decides to take care of her, then I would very much like to be involved in that.
I will
have a
mention
score to
it.
settle with her.
I will mention it to Hadar. He might appreciate it.
Perfect.
Either that or he will take your soul. He likes souls. He likes especially tasty ones.
I could imagine. I'll
Speaking
take
of,
that as a warning.
I wonder if Baram's soul is still lingering around. He might appreciate that one.
He might indeed.
He takes out the angler's eye and is like, all right, how do I find the soul? He takes the angler's eye and like taps Bar Zombie on the head with the angler's eye.
And that's the story of how Barham got his soul fed to the elder gods. You watch as the eye starts to glow brightly,
Christ.
and a faint wisp escapes Zombaram's body. And there's a
Holy shit.
sound of
First
agony.
you zombify him, and then you beat his soul.
The eye glows brightly, and there's a deep, deep sensation of pleasure in your body, Aaron.
Don't puppies for the fucking deep one, please. Holy
I
shit.
am so glad I did this while Gwen was gone. She would have a fit.
Right.
Stomp, 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 stomp. There's the sound of heavy plated boots coming up the stairs, quickly alerting you that there's someone not even attempting to stealth their way up the staircase. Thankfully, Cargill's head appears at the top of the staircase.
Aaron quickly tucks the angler's eye away and he looks over at the direction of the boots.
Come, my spooky friends. We think we have a clue out in the graveyard. And he turns and stomps back down the staircase.
Yes. Boy, that felt good. I don't think I've ever had my patron so happy before.
Someone almost saw me.
Let us go and figure out what's
We have
going
the
on.
shittiest fucking party, I swear.
Yeah, we do. Holy fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Between Crane and I, we're just gonna make sure that everybody gets recycled.
Oh my god. Gwen is leaving this party.
You are all out in the graveyard, looking at the ghostly necklace. What do you do?
Crane's going to do an Arcana check on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Ooh, if I can. Hang
Does anybody else do anything?
Gwen's just
I will
really
help
pissy.
with the Arcana.
Okay. Roll
I
Arcana
said
again,
that
Crane.
before he rolled.
Yep, you did. Go ahead and roll again, Crane. You get advantage, so you'll get
Oh.
2 rolls on it.
Nice.
Kargal happily demonstrates that nothing happens when he puts his hand through it. He grabs at it and it doesn't even lose form. It just kind of apparates through his hand. Crane, you're looking at it and, again, easy enough to piece together. This is probably a missing chunk of the ghostly realm up above. And it has the same outline as your own bodies did when you were in that realm. But how do you bring this to that realm? Maybe someone dead can take it. Maybe you have to be in a certain condition. Maybe there's a way to make yourself ethereal out here. Might be time to start, experimenting, trying things.
Oh, God.
Small puzzle time.
My worry increases.
Crane humming to himself.
Everyone's favorite time. Small puzzle time.
Does anyone do anything?
Gwen refuses to help.
All right.
Haron takes the angler's eye and tries to touch it to the necklace.
You take the angler's eye out and point it at it, and
Try to touch it.
it just goes right through the necklace. And there's no reaction.
Clearly does not belong. It clearly does not contain a soul. That much we know. That is all I have.
All right. Anyone else? Wow, it's been great. I'll see you guys next week. So,
Did Crane die?
That's great.
No.
oh, did Crane die?
Interesting.
Interesting way of phrasing that.
That's true. That's true.
Not even my intention. I'm an idiot who's miraculously intelligent.
Crane do be having
This is what we
knowledge
call
of the afterlife.
stupid intelligence.
Crane's going to try to grab it as well.
Okay. You reach out and grab the necklace, and it goes in your hand.
He's going to just look at everyone else and be like, "Why were you all having trouble with that?"
I really don't like this place now.
Gwen is gonna give an exasperated sigh at the fact
This
that
place
he was
has
just
blessed you,
easily able to
Crane.
get it.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
it.
more that I've seen death, but we'll take it as a blessing.
Who hasn't seen death? We just watched Barum die.
True. And if I couldn't grab it, I was going to have the zombie try grabbing it.
That would have been hilarious.
How horrifying.
Gwen is disgusted by this conversation.
Gwen will remember this.
Gwen will remember this. Gwen is just
you
gonna
need a
start
hug.
going. No.
We're
mm-mm,
giving hugs. Barham can give you a hug.
No. No.
Shall we then? Let's have done with this place. And Kargal marches back into the monastery.
Gwen is just following closely. Fargal.
She's found one person that gets it.
Actually, though.
All right, the rest of you
Okay.
follow?
Just gonna look at Aran and just be like, "This guy does not stop moving."
He's been in jail for quite some time. He is perhaps antsy.
I would. It
My
seems-
legs would be restless too if I was confined to a cell for a long period of time.
My child is crying. I will be right back.
Okay.
I was like, "Seatrana?"
I was like, whoa.
My child cries. She produces a baby from a pouch. No.
Oh God!
It's the list
Yes.
Dude just
The
wrapping.
lizard is my child.
The lizard has a diaper.
Oh no.
All right. So,
Wrapped in cloth.
do you guys head back into the ghost realm?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Crane, still clutching the necklace, marches up into the ghost realm and passes through the border. An uncomfortable sensation now. It was strange the first time, but now, even ready for it, it's odd, the feeling of all corporealness leaving your substance. You just become a ghost as soon as you cross over, and nothing you do even has an effect on the realm around you. But, Crane, you are excited to see that once you cross over into this realm, the ghostly necklace, the chain stays firm in your hand, and what's more, the necklace becomes solid.
Crane's just going to walk up to Hornguard and hold the necklace in his hands. And just hold it out with one hand.
Hornguard looks up slowly at the necklace, and already hollowed and already shattered looking, his mouth turns down in a frown, and he says, "Oh, Godfrey, no. No. So it's true then. The order is fallen. My friend is dead."
It's like we tried to tell you.
There is only one thing remaining. Only one hope. If we are able, we must put the remains of the dragon in their rightful place in the beacon. Perhaps the light will be rekindled again.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm sure that's not Frog's fault.
Yeah,
What happened?
Definitely couldn't be someone deciding to throw a skull down the stairs.
What happened?
Fine.
So the party walked back into the ghost world. Crane hands the necklace over to Hornguard, and Hornguard realizes that everything is lost, but then says the only thing left to do is to put the dragon's remains back in the beacon. And then, only then will the dragon's light shine again. And perhaps some unlikely allies may appear. But there is nothing now I can do. And as Hornguard finishes speaking, slowly the fog peels away. The image of Strahd, still ghastly and sickening in its boastfulness, melts away. And you can see, once again, outside the glass, just the blanketed fog surrounding all of Argynvostholt. And the strange ethereality of the realm that you're in collapses.
No. Give me soul. Give me soul.
Aaron whips out the angler's eye, but as he does, the illusion, the rest of the illusion fades away, and you can see that the old man, Hornguard, is indeed still on the throne, but has been dead for ages. It's only a skeleton clad in plate armor with a great sword leaned across his lap. And you hold your angler's eye out, but, you know, the man was clearly dead all along.
He clicks his teeth in exasperation.
Almost had another one.
Almost.
I'm not sure I want to ask what you're doing.
You seem to be the type of person that I would not want to tell you what I'm doing.
It might make me angry.
It might make me scared.
We'll leave it be then.
Agreed.
Now that we've all come to an understanding.
I
Your
like
actions are
I like
amazing.
this person. He might not agree with me, but he and I think on the same wavelength.
Lawful good played in a Strahd campaign. Scared
Crane's going
scared
to look at Gwyn.
pissless. That's how you play lawful good in Strahd. Scared pissless.
Crane's just gonna look at Gwyn. What did you do
No.
with those dragon bones?
Didn't
I
Cargill pick the head back
really-
up?
Cargill did, and he made it outside with it and up to this ghostly realm and then kind of parked it there. So it's as the realm disintegrates, the skull is just kind of sitting in the foyer now that the barrier and the area has dispersed.
I think the skull's right over there, actually.
I
We need
suppose
to
there's
get the
nothing for
bones
it.
in the beacon, but we'll have to be careful of those phantom archers we ran into earlier.
Phantom Archers. Glad I'm just now hearing about this.
We'll have to be sneaky.
Which means, Gwyn, you can stay here. Actually, you can carry the bones, but then you can stay.
I don't think I'll be staying here, and I thought you were so fond of bones and skulls. Were you not?
Wait, Gwyn can turn into animals. She is sneakiest of us all.
Thank you.
If she turns into the
Aran.
right animal.
She can turn into a chameleon.
Chameleon?
It will be very stealthy. A giant chameleon.
The sneakiest.
now
of
that would be a-
animals.
That would be a
Yes.
very terrifying thing to see.
Yes.
Giant chameleon with their buggy eyes moving in all directions. I'm terrified by the thought of it. Such big buggy eyes.
Thank you for
Crane's
sharing.
going to look
Aran.
very quizzical.
I
Aaron.
just kind of look at him like,
Do not want to tell you the stories of the jungles I have visited.
Fair enough.
They are terrifying places.
Crane's going to look at Gwyn. Can you turn into a chameleon?
I don't think I need to turn into a chameleon for this. I have a spell that'll help us, okay?
Hmm. Can you turn into the chameleon?
Do you really want me to turn into the chameleon rather than a spell that'll actually help us?
What spell did you have in mind?
Cargill picks up the dragon skull, dragging it roughly across the floor and making the loudest sound he can, and says, "Don't worry, I can't be stealthy anyway. Let's go!"
Oh my.
And he
Gosh,
marches
please.
up the staircase up to the beacon.
Gwyn's gonna quickly cast. Hang on.
I don't know this.
Bam! There it is.
Pass without a trace. An attempt is made. You know what? I'll do
Oh
this.
fucking shit.
I want to do this. This is the inaugural character's roll. This is really important. Is it advantage? No, it's just +10, right? Yeah, +10 to
+10,
stealth.
yeah.
So I think I can do +10, right? Let's see. Oh, it did!
Well,
Yeah.
Cargill miraculously
Thank
doesn't
God.
make much sound going up the stairs.
Gwyn's gonna look very pointedly at Crane and be like, "See,
Oh, this guy.
Aaron's gonna, Crane's gonna look back at Aaron.
This guy.
I would have much preferred the chameleon.
No,
well, that's
there are
just really
giant
bad."
man-eating comedians where I come from.
Comedians?
Chameleons.
Sultrana is gonna look over at Gwen, actually impressed, like, that was actually good thinking. Guess you're not as stupid as
Aliens.
I thought.
Oh my god!
Chameleons with blow
Watch out.
darts
She's gonna.
that go
She's gonna get
patooey,
heated.
patooey. Horrifying things.
Wait, it's gonna get heated. What are you talking about? I just complimented you.
Yeah, in the naughty
That's
way,
why.
Connie.
Praise King.
Oh.
Everybody make stealth checks
Oh my
trying to
goodness.
be quiet as possible going up the stairs. Don't forget to add your
Alright.
+10. Or if you don't, just let me know and we'll just try to add 10 to the roll.
Hi,
While we
Tara.
try to wrap this up, because I know I told
Is it normal or advantage?
it's normal roll, but you just
Oh, okay.
if you want, you can put +10 in the situational bonus box for the pass
I'll
without a
just
trace.
Add it.
Oh,
26.
Holy shit!
All right,
I did it,
All
guys.
super sneaky.
Gwyn did it, and not a sound is made as you. Well, wait, there's someone else. Oh, there's Crane. Okay.
Crane is still the least stealthy.
Crane
Oh no,
Is
it was
the-
actually Saltrana.
No, Seltrana
No,
has the
I have
+10.
26.
Yeah. Seltrana's the only one. You are by far the loudest person in the party
That's
right now.
because I was gonna say
It
Crane
was.
doesn't even try to mask his stealth. He's just gonna walk.
The party
Seems like I
arrive
wanted the damn chameleon.
at the beacon up top, at the topmost tower again, where the definitely not a woman's intimates closet is waiting.
Mm.
The brazier. Cargal looks around and doesn't see a noticeable place to put it, and with great distaste sets the skull in the brazier. And as soon as he does, a loud sparking sound is heard, and the skull melts away quickly, but then reforms as a silvery liquid, and it shoots up into the sky and disappears from view into the fog.
Was that it?
I hope so.
Okay. Well, now what do
So
we do?
now what?
There's a loud sound of something exploding in midair far above you, and as it does, it pushes away the fog, and for one brief moment, for the first time since coming to Barovia, you can see the sky. And surprisingly, it is dark. It is currently nighttime, but it is just at the edge of dusk. That's sun going down, right? Yeah, dusk. The sun is just dipping down below the horizon, and you don't see the sun itself, but you can see the pinkish hues of the sunset in the distance. And it's the first real natural light you've had in days since coming to Barovia in the first place. And the fog dissipates and dissipates and dissipates and pulls back. And up high above you at the source of the explosion is an outline of a draconic sigil, silvery and glowing and shining like a beacon in the darkness. And it illuminates all around Argynvostolt and reveals exactly where it sits. You are at the base of a mountain. The backside of the monastery, the side with the beacon, is facing the mountain. The front side, where when you were in the throne room that would look out over the siege, has a road leading out and away from it down onto a field that looks like it was where the ancient battle took place. You can now see that there are a couple of these battlements and trenches still dug in, but now covered in grass and clearly aged. And across a great lake in front of that is a familiar sight. It's Vallaki. The town of Vallaki across Lake Zarovich. And it's on fire.
Oh, fuck.
Vallaki has flames rolling across from building to building. And you can hear the screams of people being attacked or murdered in the streets even from here.
You mean we didn't have to talk to that rich man to find this place?
It looks like the demiplane has rolled away. And we're back in reality.
Okay.
You know what that means? Cargal bashes his sword into his shield. It's vampire killing time. And that's where we'll end our session for tonight.
Yay!
Congrats, y'all! Welcome to level 8!
Yay!
Oh,
Good to know that my party members hate me.
Seriously, Mom.
The
I don't hate
whole reason
Oh.
he animated your body was so that you could walk out of there. And
Dude,
not
Barm
left.
wouldn't have wanted that.
Awful.
Crane has sunk to new depths.
Dude.
I don't. Aron doesn't give a rip.
Seriously. Alrighty.
This is gonna shape up to be interesting.
Wait.
What? What?
Does this mean I can do?
Yeah, you're a 7th level druid now, so you can do CR2 forms.
Fuck yeah! Well, I'm already at CR2 forms.
No, you weren't. You are now.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
CR2 forms.
No. You weren't
I've
before. You are
definitely
now.
turned into a snake.
No.
Before.
No, that was Kel.
That was Kel.
No, I definitely did it because I have less hit
You can
points on the
summon!
snake.
No, because you share snakes with Kel. It's the same snake summon on the character sheet.
I'm pretty sure I did it.
Oh, sweet.
Nope,
Hit
you've never
point
done
roll
it.
super high.
You've never turned into a snake before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I
Guys, this is amazing. Guess
Yep.
how many hit points I have?
And
69.
69!
The fact
Okay.
Frog and I both said it, but also that we were right.
We were.
Yep,
It's
you
like,
guys
I said it
can.
has 60 hit points and I rolled a 7 plus 2. I'm like, 69. I'm about to
Whenever
lose
you guys
this
feel
whole
like it,
game.
you can roll your hit dice, which each of you know what your class hit dice is, and add your con mod to get your new HP. And you can also look at your list, your class list, and see which class you're taking. If any of you are multi-classing, or if anybody just wants to go purely their class, that's up to you. And you can maybe get new stuff because you're now level 8. So I'm gonna
hit die at 12, sire.
Is what?
It's my hit die at 12.
It is not a 12. The only person whose hit die is a 12 is a barbarian.
So it is an 8.
It is an 8. You have one d12, unless you're going 2nd level barbarian, but I think you'd rather go 7th level druid.
Yes.
Yes, Crane.
Guess what I'm getting for the next level?
What are you getting?
I'm doing fighter.
Oh
Proficient in
shit.
swords.
my
Which
gosh.
means I can use the sword.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Which has been the plan the entire time, but
It's
people
been the
don't
plan
fucking
all
do.
along.
Well, I mean, I didn't have anything, so. And you have now 2 things.
I'm dead. And technically, he has everything you had too.
Yep.
Technically, yeah.
So,
Oh wait, the sword's not in my inventory.
you've made it to 8th level. So
Okay.
before I release you very quickly, because I'm trying to let Rex go here. Yeah. Obviously, some things are still going to happen. But we are at the stage where Techbug and I have been talking in behind the scenes. And we think that it is time to bring this to the end game. As in, normally you would have the opportunity to get one more level, but it would require you to do something extraordinary within Barovia. That is still an option available to you, but otherwise, clearly, the most important thing now is kill Strahd. Kill Strahd. So, it's up to you guys how you want to approach that, what you're thinking. You can feel free to let me know your thoughts, in a PM or in the Curse of Strahd chat. Either one's fine. What you think you might want to do. But I'm saying this because if you guys are just like, all right, level 8's good, we can handle this, which, some parties are able to do, then Techbug and I need to go and prep the massiveness that is Ravenloft Castle itself, obviously. The actual end game.
Wait, isn't there... I thought there was, one more card that we have left to do.
That is a good one to think about, isn't it? You rescued that. If you look real briefly at the notes made for you in pinned messages in Curse of Strahd chat, you guys have solved 3 of your 4 clues, because the last one just tells you where Strahd is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them is the ally long hidden. That's Cargill. The other one is the power and strength, the Sword of Sunlight. You found that. Another clue tells you of history, knowledge of the ancient. That's the book. So the only clue remaining to you that you haven't puzzled out, because you've already seen that, the location of Strahd, the beast here is sitting on his dark throne. So that was fairly obvious from the get-go. But there's also this holy symbol of great hope that's in a room full of bottles that is the tomb of a guild member. that is kind of what we're talking about, that, you know, pushes you up. But if you can find that or get more clues that take you to that, that's going to be up to y'all. You might want that for the fight, but we'll see.
Hey, tech bug. I have something for you. Behold what goes with Toll the Bell, or Toll the Dead.
DB, is it correct I get a
Don't
4th
like
level
that.
spell now?
Check.
I attack with Mind Sliver. It succeeds. You take -4 to your next saving throw. I cast Toll the Dead.
Oh no.
You already had a 4th level. No, it's new because you
Did
went from
not.
6th to 7th. Yeah, going from
Yeah.
6th to 7th druid, you have a singular 4th level spell slot.
That's very exciting.
All right. DB,
Okay,
I'm
should
gonna
we
send you
end?
a private message about something
Okay,
that
Should we
you and
end
TechBook might
stream
want to
really quick?
consider.
that'd be good. I hope you guys had fun.
Thank you
Yes.
for watching.
I hope that was a decent session, kind of wrapping up our Argynvostolt arc. Sad beginning and questionable middle.
Got shot all over.
Certainly did. But hopefully new character will be fun and we'll get some party integration going. Y'all might have to sit down for therapy after this is over in character.
Yeah.
But I hope you kind of enjoyed that.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Oh, are we going to be here next week? Sorry, real quick.
Yes.
I should be.
I should be as well.
All right. Everybody's good. So we'll be back next week. See you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.